to make sure that this works. Oh, okay. It just totally. I think it might either switched on or it just took time to buffer. But we're chilling. Hello.
We chilling? Very
Yeah.
nice.
No, I totally forgot to set up the audio configuration beforehand.
Cool.
So I did it like while we were chatting just now.
Damn it.
I, it's fine though. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Very
chilling.
nice.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to more fucking Star War.
I love Star Wars.
And no, I don't mean like fucking as a an intensifier here. I just mean it's fucking Star War. Like we're gonna be fucking it.
What if we do? Dude, you already know how down I am for the les boat, right? Like,
I know you are.
we could just make that happen.
We're about to get down and dirty with this game.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Or it's about to get down and dirty with us, you know.
Well, okay, so we only have a couple of like side quests to finish up. That would be the Juhani side quest and the Kandra side quest, and then we can go to our last planet, which is Korban. Korban's a great planet.
We could just go to. I thought we could already go to Korban right now.
We can, but I don't want to trigger any quests when I get to Korban. I want all those to be done beforehand.
Fine.
What do you mean fine? We have to go to Tatooine anyways to kill that dude that approached Candyman.
Fine. Yes, we do need to kill Candyman.
So we're all right. Well, so we're here.
It's time to kill Candyman, dude.
On Tatooine. Oh shit! I didn't even hold on.
Yeah, we're already on. Yeah, we're already on Tatooine. What do you mean we need to go to Tatooine? Like we're here.
We need to go here to Tatooine.
We're already here.
Exactly. We've gone here to Tatooine. What do you mean whatever?
No. Whatever.
I'm gonna shit myself, Jared.
Good. Do it.
What do you mean good? All right. You want to talk about Nintendo's scat fetish, dude?
Excruciating detail.
I think. What are you, Nintendo? Got him.
We created we created something here, Zach. Now every time we think of scat fetish, we'll just think of Nintendo.
We'll just think of Nintendo. I mean, didn't you anyways? Because.
Dude, have you ever done a Nintendo?
Have you ever Nintendi's nuts?
No.
Well, that sounds like a you problem. Shut up, Billion. Shut up, Billion. Shut up, Billion.
Also, where's that dude who is like, yes, Kotor, I must have her as my pet. You know, that asshole.
That's the guy that we're looking for.
Can we kill him? We need to kill him.
There's like an X amount of like chance that he shows up every time you
go through the town.
You go to a planet, so like.
Oh, just any planet.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to jump planets a couple of times. I don't know if we're gonna have to do it that much. I'm pretty sure it'll just happen just fine, but who's to say? Also, is your blaster still the best thing that you have? We have a couple of other. No, it's not. Actually, there are larger, better weapons. There aren't any heavy weapons though, to be fair. But you don't need it. This is just straight up. This is just straight up better than your gun. So I'm gonna give you this. Done. There you go. Now you've got a gold rifle. Look at that thing.
It is in fact golden.
Beautiful. All right, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, Billion, shut up, Billion.
Zach, it's okay. It's just a game. It's just an NPC. It can't hurt you.
No idea where this dude is on the Dune Sea, to be fair.
He's in that wreckage over there.
If only it were that simple. Like the only time the wreckage is used is just as like set dressing, and then for that one encounter with the really like poorly the really shitty Scottish accent guy.
Right, we have space
again. Jesus, how did they do that? And it's like, that's not what...
How they do?
That's not what Scottish people sound like. That's gotta be racially motivated. There we go.
Anti-Scottish
there we go.
Agenda.
Found him. Fucking found him.
So you managed to come after all. I see you brought friends.
You brought some of your own as well.
Is he like walking in a different direction as us?
I foresaw that you might need help. so I arranged a distraction.
Right. Okay. So, is it actually going to be a duel? Just the two of them?
No, it's gonna be 3 of us versus 3 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that would make more sense, but like, I wasn't sure.
No,
Just
BioWare
'cause,
didn't
like,
think that far ahead. Actually, amazingly enough.
I thought maybe it would have been like you know, we take control of Candyman and fight the dude.
No.
Like ourselves via him, but I guess not. Candace works for me. No, he wouldn't like that.
Nope.
You talk too much and do little. No, we don't need. I mean, we don't need to. Or I don't know. Should we antagonize him?
We can if we want, but I don't think it does anything for us.
Okay, one. I came
I
on
do
my
not
own.
need to hear your excuses, Jedi.
That was an excuse.
Enough of this talk, Joggy. Let's do what we came here to do.
Let's do it, Candace. Look at you two squabbling like children.
Okay, let me double
Well,
check.
you need
what
to
the fucking...
need to calm down, chill the fuck
Calm
out.
down. Okay. I think we can tell him to calm down and tell him to walk away.
I don't feel like that would be a very satisfying ending for him, though.
I feel like it would... I think that's the light side ending, though. I don't remember, though.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh. Like, talking
I mean,
the
I'm not-
Mandalorian out of, like, having a fight.
I mean, sure. I'm just thinking about like what would be like most like the best way to end this. But if if we need more light side points because we're still short a lot,
We always need light side
like,
points.
I'm not attached to any particular outcome for this situation.
No worries, yeah. You need to calm down.
We both know the stakes here, and we both know what we must do. It is only in death that this can end.
This is a matter of honor. I cannot stand by this insult. I must do this.
My honor. Why do you need to fight him? We know why. Let's kill him then. Why do you need to fight Candace, Joggy? Didn't he already say because he feels that his the Candace his disregard for his life was too much to bear?
Well, that's both of them. Both of them are like, honor. So it's like, now we get to challenge, like, why do you need to fight? Like, is honor really what you're, like, worried about? Really?
Okay, like old doctor.
Yeah, why do you need to fight him, Candace?
He has slandered me and questioned my honor. Among the Mandalore, many have died for lesser insults.
I speak truth, and honor is the question here. The deaths of my comrades, your warriors, is a debt in blood that can only be paid by you. When you saw prospects for glory, you abandoned the plan and left us to die surrounded by enemies.
If I had not attacked when I did, the battle would not have been won so easily.
It would still have been won. You sent your own men to die there, Candace. I cannot forgive you for what you did to us. You will pay.
That's not the way it happened.
Well, if what's his name, Joggy or whatever, if he's telling the truth like that does sound pretty shitty on Candace, even for a Mandalorian.
Right, and that's the thing. So it's like, we could ask, like, hey, why, like, did you, like, you sent your own men to die, or why did you abandon them, or something like that?
Sure.
Which one you want?
First one.
Alright, you sent your men to die, Candace?
The Althiri were fighting hard. I saw a break in their defenses that left their center exposed. I had to take the chance. If I had not done what I did, many more warriors would have died and the battle would have taken much longer. I stand by my decision.
You coward. You glory hunter. You were given direct orders and were part of a plan. You had a responsibility to us.
I can regret their loss, but it was necessary.
Excuses. This is just dumb. This whole thing is dumb.
It's a lot of just like, no, my honor, you battle. This is a lot of people that didn't read Sun Tzu.
There's a lot of people who don't understand a lot of things. You don't want to fight. People die in war. Try to remove.
I think 2 is the one to get out of, like... It's 2 or 3. Like, I think we have a high enough persuade for either.
You pick. I'm just not interested in this quest. I don't care for Canderous. I don't care for any of his bullshit or this bullshit.
That's fine. All right, then. Well, like, if I'm thinking about it, like, logically, an appeal to a Mandalorian, like, of this era would be, like, not necessarily about taxes, but just like, yeah, people fucking die. Like, it's war. Oopsies. Are you gonna be mad about it?
Oopsie poopsie.
Yeah, oopals poopals. Yeah, people die in war, Jaggy.
I have had
Jedi.
enough of your prattle, Jedi. This is between Canderous and I, and we shall settle this now, once and for all.
Well,
well, time to die.
yeah,
or just
now
stand
we
here.
just stand here looking across the desert all, like, longingly.
Longingly? Okay.
Longingly. Okay, is there actually a... I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna worry. I think that gets the best ending. I'm not worried. It's fine. Let's go. Okay.
Then let us fight.
And pause. 2. Got him. Alright, that was easy. Pause.
Let Canderous take on the dude. Or not.
Nah, fuck him.
Okay. Well, I guess that's still 3 less Mandalorians in the universe.
Hey, that's genocidal.
There are at least 3 less Mandalorians
This
left
has
in the
affected me in
universe.
ways I didn't anticipate. I think I'll need time to sort things out. Thanks for what you did. Whatever your intentions might have been. I just need time.
I just need time.
Oh.
Alright,
What is
so we can now level up our home slices.
Home slices.
Yep, and then from here we'll travel back to the Evan Hawk. Yep. Let's double check and see if the event will trigger. It will not. Okay, so we gotta go. Oh, yes, it will.
You came back with grunts.
Uh-huh.
There she is. Get her, men. But remember, don't kill her.
Alright, hold on. I'm not standing for this. Bye.
I like how when they get stasis, like they don't even they don't stop in the same position they were. They have to go like their
Yeah.
arms go up, their heads go back a bit. It's kind of silly.
I forgot that I don't have to get in a straight line anymore because I have Storm. Oopsie daisies.
You're right.
I'm a silly boy. Don't you fucking heal.
Oh, he just healed himself.
Stop it. No healing for you. You've been a bad boy.
Oh,
You seem to have defeated me, Kid Worm. But I'll have the last laugh
Ether.
in the end.
What do you mean?
do we have to speak to this guy? Fucking kill him.
We could literally just say don't listen to him. I don't know. You choose. He's kind of a cunt and I don't like him, but
yeah. I mean, I'm curious.
so one
Fine,
then.
What do you mean?
You may have killed me today, but I had the pleasure of killing off your species. Not everyone who fought alongside the Mandalorians did it for their stupid concept of honor. Some of us just did it for the pleasure. The pleasure of seeing your world burn.
You animal! You wretch!
Wretch.
But I'm beyond your petty vengeance now, girl. You can never have your revenge.
Wow. Wait. What do you mean he just their homeworld? Is she like her homeworld or the Cathar homeworld?
The Cathar homeworld itself was burnt during the Mandalorian Wars, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
The Mandalorian Wars were
So they
very
don't-
destructive.
Sounds like it. Thanks for that, Candyman, by the way.
Just standing off in the
What
side, just
what a
brooding.
what a what a shithead. So so the Cathar aren't extinct, but their race has been scattered.
Yeah. Such is the case with a lot of races in Star Wars post Mandalorian Wars.
A lot of homeworlds were destroyed.
A lot of homeworlds were destroyed or irrevocably
Thanks.
harmed.
Irrevocably, you mean?
No, irrevocably.
Well done.
Irrevocably.
Do not give in to the dark side, Johanny. Just ignore him. No, he needs to die. Like he can't be allowed to continue living. He is a harmful sickness that needs to be culled.
I agree with you,
But that's the bad ending, I'm sure.
but you have to remember that this game wasn't made by people who think very well.
You're right. I forgot. Fine. Do not give in to the dark side. But didn't you tell me to wait and to trust you and that he would die?
He does. Actually, hold on. Let me double check. Let me double check it. Hold on. I'm pretty sure he just dies anyways. But let me double check. Yeah, okay.
The darkness.
I was wrong. I thought he just died. But
Ooh. So if you don't kill him now, he lives.
yeah, and if we do kill him now, we get dark side points. So I'm no happier about this than you.
Is there a way, like seriously, is there a way that you can edit the game files and just give yourself more dark side points?
You mean light side points?
Oh, I'm sorry, the other one. Give yourself
Yeah,
more light side points.
there is actually.
There is? Okay. If that's the case, then can't you just give yourself all the light side points you need so that way you can get your fancy lad ability, and then we can just kill, we can do a couple of dark side things and not worry about it.
Dude, Harrison's got a great point. That's
Find
exactly
the
that's
Sith are
exactly.
bad. Yeah, you want to do bad things to the Sith. Hypocrite much. I am very smart.
That's literally how the Sith trick the Jedi into doing anything. They're just like, "Oh, you're gonna be a hypocrite if you attack me," and the Jedi are like, "You know what? You're right. So I'm just gonna die pathetically."
And I mean that thought process is actually the same one earlier, Zach, when you said it's genocidal to be thankful that certain more Mandalorians are dead. Okay, but they're also genocidal.
No, I know, Jared. That was a joke. Jared, that was a joke. You don't understand. Holy Jesus! I'm making a joke.
This is centrist thinking. That is the hypocrisy of. Or insisting on the hypocrisy. They're like, oh, but I do the bad thing, sure, but you're bad too if you try to stop me from doing the bad, or something no, I'm categorically of a different kind of I have a different relationship to justice than you. So yeah, it's quite silly, but of course, like you said, not the people who made this game aren't very good at thinking. So
yeah, I mean, it's also fair to say though that it wasn't the fault of the Mandalorians to be whipped up into such a frenzy for the Mandalorian Wars. That's not entirely untrue to say. Yeah. It wasn't it wasn't the fault of the Mandalorians themselves, right? As already discussed by the game.
Well, they're already a warrior people, so I mean they'll kill anyway.
Sure, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a genocidal warrior people, right?
I suppose,
well,
but
that
is what they became.
Yeah, that's what they became because of the influence of an outside force, right? An outside entity. So, I don't really agree that all the Mandalorians are bad. I think that the Mandalorian Wars themselves were an atrocity, and the Mandalorians need to be held accountable. But I don't necessarily agree with the sentiment that, just because they're a warrior race, then ergo they are all genocidal. You know what I mean?
Well, Sure, I suppose if there are like a few good ones, like not all Mandalorians, if we
Well,
want to pull that meme.
I'll point to I'll simply just point to like the Clone Wars series, right? Like 4,000 years later, the
Zach's
Mandalorians,
doing cultural Bolshevism conspiracy.
the
The
outside
outside
force.
for
I'm just, I'm just saying.
it's the
Look,
what do you call it? Like it's the Elders of Zion or whatever.
look,
It's the conspiracy.
what you call conspiracy, I call deep lore. Okay, I'm not gonna take this fucking slander. Like, yeah, again,
Oh
all I'll say
boy.
is like for the Mandalorian things, it's like I will just point
That,
to
that is
the Clone Wars series. Like 4,000 years later, they not only learned their lesson, but became a very different sort of society.
that is the way the Nazis though spoke of the like all the people who do the JQ, like that is what they describe it as, like like
Right.
the other outside force or whatever.
Othering of folk. Yeah, I know. I'm just like
Well, no,
I'm
no,
not saying that it's
no, I'm just pointing out that, like why it's funny, just like
yeah.
like like there was a secret society of powerful entities,
Yeah, the fucking
pulling the strings.
the fucking Illuminati. They
They,
became good,
or no,
not genocidal boys. That's true.
not genocidal,
They became ungenocidal.
ungenocidal.
Yeah, genocidalness.
Well, no, like it in the well, no, in the case of the JQ, that's the Elders of Zion thing or whatever.
Right.
Which was
yeah.
which was funny, as Harrison was telling me that like apparently during like World War II or just before it or something,
Yeah.
like the Nazis like sent a copy of like the whatever like bullshit book that they wrote about like the Jewish conspiracy or something
Right.
to the Japanese. It was like
Yeah.
it's something about the letters of the Elders of Zion or something,
Mhm.
and like they sent it to the Japanese with the intent of being like, see, this is why like the Jews are evil and why we need to like stop them or something, right?
Mhm.
But it like did not have the effect that on the Japanese that they wanted. The Japanese were like, oh wow, we should like ally ourselves with these people.
Yeah. They're
They're
like,
like, no,
oh, they have the power. Got it.
The Japanese like they didn't understand like what the Nazis were trying to do. It was very funny.
The Nazis are like,
Like,
no,
to
we're trying to be really racist, and the Japanese are like, sounds like you're making a good argument to not be on your side.
these these seem smarter and more powerful people. But also, like, well, the Japanese came from a very different cultural like milieu than the Nazis did. Like,
Yeah.
because like, I mean, Nazi hatred of Jewishness like is a very old European like anti-Semitic trope. But like,
Yeah.
the Japanese didn't become introduced to like Western things, Christianity or Judaism to begin with, for
Yeah.
like until very very late in their like civilizational history. So
Yeah.
they didn't have all that baggage to to sway their opinion the way the Nazis wanted them to. So
Yeah.
it was funny, just like they'd just be like, oh, okay, yeah, like sounds like we should ally ourselves with them, and they're like, no, the propaganda.
Like, the propaganda has to work, guys, and the Japanese are like, nah.
A lot of 20th century anti-Semitism was rooted in centuries of ideas that were only legible to Central European context. Like, so you as soon as you take that and put it somewhere else, it's not going to have the same effect.
Doesn't the same go for, like, the majority of, like, not just anti-Semitism, but, like, a lot of,
Racism?
like, racism?
Oh
Like,
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
like we were just talking like about what was it like the nature of blackface in like American context,
yeah,
right? Like
exactly.
how like in other countries like that don't have a specifically American like history of where of white people like putting on like dark like skin darkening like agents or whatever to like stereotype and do all kinds of like slander to
yeah.
to people of color, especially like African slaves. Like people who don't have that cultural baggage perceive that differently.
Yeah, I
than
mean,
an
and
American does. So
and
like
it's
you have
also
to
the
have
same.
you have
I
to have
would-
that baggage like in your cultural like consciousness.
Yeah, and I would assume the same is true for like the Romani people, and the same is true for like the majority of like. I mean, and especially
Yeah, so,
I've-
like, so, like, mo-
I've-
so, like,
as I've
most
learned,
Americans-
there's a very specific brand of like anti like Middle Eastern racism that exists in Europe that doesn't
Yeah, like
exist in America. Like the Islamophobia aside, like we don't have the same sort of like Middle East specific racism that Europeans do.
Yeah, like I mean, like the recent, or rather the wars in the Middle East and all this stuff like involving the U.S. Like it's fairly recent culturally, and like it doesn't like penetrate quite as deeply as it does in Europe because like
Right,
when
but
it
it's
comes
like,
to
but it's the
when
same
it comes
sort of
when it comes to Europe
concept.
the oh no, no, you know I'm getting there like
I'm sorry, yeah.
like for Europeans like the part of the world that is most orientalized is West Asia, so like the Middle
Yeah.
East, as opposed to like if you're an American, like the North American part of like the imperial core. For them, the area that's most orientalized is East Asia, so like China, Japan, Korea, and so like there's a different kind of relationship there. And so for Europeans, like they orientalize the Middle East far more, both negatively and positively, depending on the case. And so like, but if you're not a European, European stereotypes of like Middle Eastern people and also like of Romani people, it doesn't quite have like make the same impact because like
Yeah.
I think I remember like back in high school. Remember like they banned the word gypsy, right?
Yes. Well, because like yeah, as
And
far as I know, gypsy is
and
still considered a slur.
yeah, so like they banned like that word, and I remember having to like explain to like people like I didn't have quite like a lot of like the theoretical language to describe it at the time, but like trying to explain to like, well, you know, like those people are like, you know, an ethnic group and they've been like stereotyped and like oppressed in Europe for centuries.
Yeah.
But like being like but you know being an American talking to Americans, like they didn't quite understand like what that meant because they didn't like because like that history of racism doesn't specifically exist in like an American context.
Right.
So
Yeah.
like it's a different kind of motivation when you start talking about like, you know, anti-black racism. Like, oh, okay, now I know what you mean, because that's now like a kind of racism that they can like understand.
Yeah.
But Americans have a difficulty wrapping their head around specifically like, you know, like just various kinds of like racism
other
against,
racisms.
well, certain kinds of other racisms, like in this case specifically like racism toward like Middle Eastern people.
Yeah.
The Balkans, a region where a bunch of cousins are convinced they are ontological others.
That's true.
Said's Orientalism is such an insightful book about this. Indeed, Said was like the big granddaddy of thinking about Orientalism and post-colonial theory and all that. Thank you, Daddy Said.
Anyways, I'm gonna spare this guy because
back to Star Wars. You're gonna spare him?
yeah, dude. You know how much fucking XP I get from that? I not only do I get lights up points, I get more experience.
What?
Yep.
Ugh.
Look,
I'm even more pissed.
Okay? Look, you could be mad about this game. I understand. I'm telling you, the next game, it is better. But you need
Yeah, I know,
you need the context of this game, and we need to finish it.
But that's the next game. This is this game.
Dude, I'm literally gonna shit your pants. All right, like
I believe you, and I want you to.
Oh, what are you, Nintendo?
This has become Harrison. This has become our go-to like meme of the week. Here is Nintendo has a scat fetish.
It all circuitous just fucking dunking on Nintendo all the time, isn't it?
It's our destiny to continue shitting on them.
Oh man, that's funny. All right. Anyways, yeah.
Well, who are you, Nintendo?
Do not.
Anyway,
just...
fine. If you must spare him, then go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna pick the just ignore him. Like
Dung Bowser CEO. Dung Bowser.
That's funny. All right, just ignore him, Juhani.
I will not give him the satisfaction of seeing me give in to the dark side.
Worm, I killed your people on Cathar in the sky. On the ground, in their homes, fought back and left me with injuries that meant I could never fight again. Or so they thought.
Johanny doesn't have to kill him, but we can kill him.
I mean,
It doesn't have to
literally,
be.
it's so much funnier to leave him for dead, though.
But you said he doesn't die.
Well, we don't kill him. We can just walk away. That's what I'm trying to do. It's like, listen, we've mortally wounded him.
But you said he doesn't just die. Like either way. Like
according
let me look up.
According to the internet that I read, the single internet. Yeah, it said that we can either kill him or not kill him. We can convince Johanna to walk away. That does not, in my mind, connect the dots that he will live. But I just want to get my light side points and my experience points. I just want my juicy XP. I don't agree with it. I agree with you that he should simply be just fucking murdered in the street because of all the horrible things that he's done. However, we're going to grin.
Light side points.
I'm going to bite the bullet here. This isn't going to work.
Grin through your teeth. Do I know you?
I ended up in the lower city of Taurus, and what did I find?
Go the way of Benito. Hung by dong.
Hung by dong.
The male was easy enough to best, but the females proved elusive. I didn't know what happened to them after I killed the male. Until I saw this cursed woman on the auction block. But then the Jedi came and ruined everything before I could have my revenge.
You killed my father. You killed my people. You treat us like animals. You deserve to die.
Thinking of what would be the most appropriate way for this man to die.
I think if we tied him up by his nuts and drug him along the back of a speeder.
I'm feeling also just because we have a what do you call it, a lightsaber, like put him on one of the the flaying machine things.
Yeah.
Where his arms and legs are out, and just like take the lightsaber and like do the laser thing where like you go up from like the nuts and just cut them in half long ways.
You just made me think of something that I remember seeing on the internet a long time ago.
Zach, what core memory did I just activate?
You just activated some fucking deep lore. Right? This is from like, God, this is old school.
From when Zach was going onto the dark web to watch like execution videos.
I never watched execution videos, but I'll tell you that I accidentally stumbled upon a lot of shit that I really didn't want to.
Are we delving into the dark recesses of your mind?
This was old school 4chan stuff. It was like, I remember there was this one GIF. It was an 8-bit pixelated GIF, like where, it was like a girl like stuck in the flame machine, right? And she didn't know what was going on, and the entire fucking thing was just her getting sliced and diced and mutilated while still alive. So. And it was all pixelated. It was 8-bit. I very, very, very distinctly remember that GIF in its entirety. I wish not to.
And I hope as soon as you saw that you fled from the that page.
I closed it and I was like, all right, well I know never to click on that again.
And that's now burned into my psyche.
It's literally burned into my retinas.
There's an ancient Persian torture device where you're stuck in a stone contraption for weeks until you starve and slowly get covered by your own shit and piss. What usually killed you was the worms that formed in the shit and started to eat you. Love that.
I don't know. I'm still kind of horrified by the brass cow.
The brass cow?
Yeah, the thing where it's like they would literally like stick the individual inside like one half of a brass cow or a brass bull or something, and then they would bring the other half together. They would fuse it shut either with fasteners or something, and they would take the entire contraption and put it over a fire.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think that sounds vaguely familiar.
That one also horrifies me so much.
Brass cow,
or I think it's the brass bull.
Torture the Brazen Bull.
There we go.
Is
Yeah,
what
yeah,
Wikipedia calls it, or the Bronze Bull.
yeah.
Torture and execution device designed in ancient Greece, of all places.
Yep. 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 It's fucking awful. Anyways, while you look up the Brazen Bull, I'm gonna tell Johanny not to kill this man.
Said to be hollow and made entirely of bronze. The bull was designed in form and size. Actual bull. Condemned were locked inside the device, and a fire set under it, heating the metal until the person inside was roasted to death. That's a way to go.
It certainly is. We have fun talking about
Anywho.
torture devices here.
Especially with regard to, absolute wastes of human life like this guy.
Yes, correct. Absolutely.
Yes, I guess we must tell Juhani to be strong and not give in.
Be strong.
Strong.
You're stronger than this.
Give in and embrace your hate. You are no better than me. You are nothing.
Kill him now.
Do it. I want Palpatine to travel back in time just to this moment, just to go, do it.
Do not do it.
Why did you do it?
All right. Do not do it, Juhani.
Yes, do not do it, Juhani.
Help me, please. Do not let me give into my anger again.
The fuck am I doing? Holy shit!
What? You did the right thing.
I know. I just hate the whole I don't want to say there is no emotion. Just step away. Step away.
Just step away. There is no one. Fuck that.
Your kind always were weak-minded.
No, I will not do this. He may die, but it will not be under my vengeance.
You coward. You wick.
Death rattle.
Death rattle. Wait for it. Yeah. Don't worry. He still dies. I forgot if he still dies or if he walks away.
So we still killed him.
He still died. We just didn't execute him. We just let him die of the wounds that we caused.
Good. So at least he still dies.
Yes.
I will. It's a cold comfort, but I'll take it.
It's I'll take that much. It's okay. And with that, Jared, I have incredible news.
I'm so tired of libs and their centrist thinking of, no, you can't stop the bad guys because that would be bad and you'd be just as bad. It's the Michelle Obama they go low but we go high.
The whole low and high thing just never clicked for me. I don't understand. I get it, but it also just infuriates me as to can you not see that this is just purely a way to fucking whip you? It's
Mm-hmm. And in practice, the how do you say the cowardly and the cruel have always used that as an excuse because they know it is a moral game that they're playing.
Right.
To get the person who identifies with justice to give in to their perceived need to hold themselves to a higher standard and not give in to their sense of justice where no, this person is bad and needs to be stopped, instead no, because your actual justice would be treating all equally, even the evil, but okay, but that act has tangibly negative consequences where you leave an evil person to keep doing evil and they'll just keep hurting and destroying and whatnot.
Correct.
It doesn't mean anything, just pure moral masturbation. Precisely.
That's straight. Yeah, it's never felt like it. It's always felt like a big nothing burger, in all honesty.
The chef!
Yes!
Woohoo, I'm at home in time to catch you. I'm gonna run to get a monster and some snacks and we'll join properly. A monster.
I'm very happy.
Dude,
alright, hold on. Let's
You know what I've never ever drank before?
Your own piss? Oh.
I mean that too, but also a monster. I was just about to ask where Bastila was, and then I realized that oh yeah, she's dead. Never mind.
She's
It,
been
it,
she's
it
been
doesn't
taken.
matter. Like the answer is it doesn't matter where she
Yeah.
is. God
Let's
damn
see.
it, Bastila.
I want to see if we can get anything more out of Karth or Jolie before we dip. Let's do Karth first because this will be the more painful one.
Jolly.
Yes, what's on your mind?
All right, we need to
you're,
talk.
You're on my mind, big boy.
We need to talk.
No. This is the part where we need to go like really hard on like trying to romance him.
Yeah, what's on your mind? Your fucking cock. I mean, how are you?
I mean, I want you in me.
All right, we need
Have
to
you
talk.
ever wanted to? Have you ever wanted to fuck Revan? Well, now's your chance.
That's disgusting, and I hate you. All right.
I knew as I was saying it, like this is gonna be raunchy, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I want Zach to hear it. The sexy.
Is this supposed to be the Sith Ussy? Or is this...
Well,
all right. I'm not giving that...
Wouldn't the Sith pussy just be the Sithy or something?
I'm not giving it any more credence than that.
Yes,
we need to talk about me being Darth Revan. Lay it on me, you big dumb fucking bitch.
If you're ready to talk, then yes. So am I.
All right, himbo.
And?
I can't hate you. I tried. I wanted to hold you responsible for all the things you've done for my wife, for Telos, for Dustil. But I can't.
And why not?
Yeah, why
Am
can't
I not good enough for you to hate? why should I care? Why should I care if you hate me?
Like,
no.
No, yeah. Why can't you? Or would?
Yeah.
Am I...
Yeah. Sure. Why can't you?
All right.
I got the revenge I always wanted when Saul died, but it hasn't brought me the peace that I thought it would. Despite whatever part of Revan is inside you, the darkness that must surely be there, it isn't who you are. That's why I can't hate you. Why I don't want any more revenge. You don't have to be Revan. You can be so much more. Whatever the Jedi did to you, they gave you that chance. Whatever's happened up until this point, there's going to come a time very soon where you're going to have to make a choice, and there won't be any turning back.
And what if I'm wrong?
Wait, wrong? Wrong about not being a Sith? Or do they mean something else?
This is literally them baiting like light side versus dark side. That's all this is.
Whatever.
Don't worry about it. And if I make the wrong choice?
Well, then I hope I can save you from yourself.
Save me, himbo. Didn't we just pass Jolie?
Yeah, he's back here.
No. Oh no. There's a different room that we passed. I thought that's where he was.
Oh, I'll show you that in a second.
Never
Talk to me, old man.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Yes, I want to hear you like more about your dead wife.
Yes. When did you go to? When did you go
couldn't
to?
Kill.
Yeah.
Oh, that was not until many years later, to tell the truth. I spent quite some time wandering the galaxy.
Did I miss Carthy, my beloved? Oh,
Dude,
you did. We were just.
You know
we were
what?
just talking.
I used to be somewhat sympathetic towards Karth, but like upon further examination playing this now, it's been a while since I've completed the game. Like I always start the game and I get like halfway through and then I'm just like, all right, I don't want to do this. But now I'm just like, man, what a little
Carth is so
bitch.
dumb.
He's just a little bitch. Like I understand the trauma. I understand that you've been through a lot. You watched your homeworld explode. Your wife died. Your son's gone. I get it. But shut the fuck up.
Stop being traumatized, you piece of shit.
Like, what gets me more is he's just like, I can't hate you, even though you've done horrible things. And it's like, you do understand that that wasn't me as me now. That was me as me that I don't even exist anymore as, right?
Yeah, like, I mean, this is where it's hard to separate the his stupidity from the stupidity of the writers.
I thought you were gonna say the art from the artist. Like, you're talking about genocide being art, Jared. This is amazing.
Well, what? Zach, we weren't talking about genocide. What,
I thought you were
talking about?
I thought you were talking about how Revan was a huge piece of shit. Then
No,
you're
I'm
like,
talking about Karth.
Oh, okay, being a huge piece of shit.
No, we're talking about Karth. well, yes, Revan was a piece of shit, but like what I'm saying here is that Karth's stupidity. It's hard to distinguish in this case between Karth's stupidity and the writer's stupidity, because it seems that like not only is Karth just like have a complete misunderstanding of like the situation here, but I think that may be also because the writers have a misunderstanding of their own like art here, where like the fact that they keep referring to like us as having been redeemed, but like you can't erase an identity and then replace it with a new one and then say, we have redeemed the old identity. Like, no, you erased the other one.
So I think
you can't redeem something that doesn't exist.
Yeah, I think the way that they explain that away is at some point Revan's memories start coming back. Like Revan starts remembering everything that Revan did before the brain wipe.
Does that happen?
That isn't shown in game, but it happens in lore if I remember correctly.
Okay, well that may happen in lore, but that's not happening here.
Dog, that's the same fucking thing as saying like, oh, okay, well that happened, we didn't see it. Bitch, it's a part of the fucking story. This is important, man. Like, I understand we don't see it in game, but what I'm saying is it happens at some point, and that's the writers trying to make up for that mistake.
Okay. Well,
I'm not defending the writers for it now. I'm just saying I think that one of the reasons that they end up calling Revan the Redeemed and Revan the Revan Reborn or whatever is specifically because Revan gets their old memories back and then chooses instead to not like be that person.
Even in that case, I still like think that there is something to be said for the fact that that only was possible because of the introduction of a new identity, a new memory that was able to be superimposed on top of the old one,
right,
that is then able to enter into a internal dialogue with the old one, like so to speak. And so like
I think
and so like it is still from like a very like in a very strict sense still not a proper redemption of the older of the older identity, because it was not that old identity, that old person, deciding on their own, no, I want to change and do something else. It was only through having been either erased or, I guess in actual canon, going into a sort of like, stasis or like repressed state, and like, not being able to inform the new mind. And so then a new identity can be put on top of it. So like whatever that context, like it's like, yes, it is a complicated situation here, but
I think one
at
of the
least
ways... I'm gonna go for it. I'm sorry, please.
To finish the thought, like I just think in the context of this game as shown, there's no real sense that I get that we are remembering being Revan. Like there's like glimpses here and there, but like those aren't real memory recall. And so like remembering what it was to actually be Revan. And if that's the case, then yeah, like this physical body may be the same one who like the Revan identity occupied, but for all intents and purposes that person is dead, and that this is a new person. And so calling them redeemed, or even calling this person responsible, like, oh, I want to hit you for what you did, like it's still like not accurate to what's happening here now. Like they could have done what you said and like actually written better and had it that over the course of the game you actually start getting those memories back, and by the end you remember fully being Revan, which would just make it, I guess, for a little bit more of a nuanced situation of the two identities having some kind of like dialectical like relationship with each other, but that's not happening as far as I can see.
Right, and again, that's like,
join us next week when Sigmund Freud unlocks our inner consciousness, our unconscious space Hitler.
I agree that that's a failure in the writing of this game. I never claimed that this game had spectacular writing. I don't remember saying that it was well written. I remember saying that I enjoy the story and I think it's very important, and that it's a good setup in introduction to this universe, especially for the next game, which does have good writing. But I think one of the ways that like we can rationalize it, as at least as of now, is like every other person so far has said like, oh right, whatever you were before doesn't matter, you are who you are now. Like specifically Mission having that good take, and Juhani saying that, and Jolie saying that, if I remember correctly, or Jolie being like, oh yeah, I knew who you were, you're just different, so like I just went with it.
Yeah.
Like the only one hung
fact,
up on this point is Karth. Karth is the only one being like, "No, I want to be mad at you, but I can't because you're so redeemed." And we're just like, "Okay."
I can't because you're so hot. I really want to stick it in that sussy. For unlocking your best genocidal tendencies.
Correct.
What the fuck, Chef Kitty?
Anyways, so Jolie, the Jedi just...
I do like Jolie's take the best though. It's like, I already knew who you were before, and like you're clearly a different person now, so it's all good.
What a spectacular man. It's like, oh yeah, I knew.
What a fucking Chad.
I know. All right. Anyway, so Jolie, the Jedi just...
we're only like we're not even quite an hour in, and we've already had like 2 long conversational tangents here.
I'm so sorry.
Well, Karth loves this person and has experienced severe betrayal before. He is very paranoid. Yeah, I know. It's like he is just a bundle of trauma, but like he is like he's coping with that trauma in the way that you would expect of like a dumb American himbo who has like no real like grasp of like healthy or healthily managing his own like stress and issues, and is also like just not very good at conflict resolution. Like it's exactly the kind of shit I would expect of like an American in this context. Universal access to therapy would have solved 90% of this game's drama. I mean, true. He is our paranoid pilotussy.
That's so one of the things that I appreciate.
Very, very good there.
One of the things that I appreciate about the next game is like it's not just. It takes a more nuanced view of like the Force and the way that it affects people, and it's not just, oh, I'm upset because X, Y, and Z. The next game is very much like wrapped more up in mysticism and the interplay between that mysticism and the human characters, not just the human characters having human problems, if that makes sense.
Well, that's good, because this game is just human problems.
I know, and it's fucking annoying.
God,
Anyways,
so many problems in this game, and also like I don't know, probably throughout a lot of human history would have been solved if we just had better therapy.
That's true.
Could you people just not be so fucking broken and mentally just shattered? When I know the game actually makes an attempt to ground itself philosophically and morally.
Yes, it does. It actually takes the efforts to like lay things out and explain things and like dive deep into concepts. This game is mostly just like, again, like you said, humans having human problems.
And also having a very black and white view of morality. You're either light or dark, and also having just like very, very lib takes on like the nature of justice.
Yeah, no, exactly. You'll like the next game.
Makes it so good.
The Jedi
I look forward to the next. I look forward to the next game then. If that's the case.
All right.
Did I just let you go? Or adventures? My greatest gray headache.
I love Kreia.
I'm guessing
Kreia's the fucking.
I'm guessing that that's a character, but no spoilers.
All right, I'll just say that Kreia is one of, if not the best character in Star Wars.
Best character.
Mm-hmm.
Let me guess. Traveling to another planet. Let's just go with one. They let you go.
Why wouldn't they? I had refused my promotion to Jedi. I was a Padawan who had left the Order, nothing more. I traveled from one civilized system to the next, never staying long. I don't even think I knew what I was searching for. It wasn't as if my travels were pleasant either. There were plenty of folks who distrusted the Jedi after the war, or worse.
Okay, so he did not become a full Jedi. Like they decided that he had learned his lesson and that he was ready to be inducted into the Order, but he felt that he did not deserve that and that he should have been punished in some way. And because they weren't willing to punish him, that he could not abide being there.
Yep.
And so he left.
Yes, as was explained as he was naked on the Leviathan.
Well, I didn't quite connect the dot fully, or it wasn't made explicit that he rejected the promotion part, like that he didn't actually go through with being being inducted as a full Jedi. I never played the game, but I watched an hour and a half philosophy video essay about Kreia lol.
I love that video essay. It's a good essay, but the author of that video essay is pretty fucking terrible. Like the essay itself is good and has good
Is
ideas.
there only one in particular like that you're thinking of? Like, does only one exist?
There's only one very long, specific video essay about Kreia that's very good and very insightful. That is created by somebody who defends Lolicon.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's feature length.
Dude, I'm feature length. Alright, so what could be worse than distrusting the Jedi? Did they want to kill?
If people weren't treating me with suspicion, they were looking at me with greed. I don't know how many thought they could make use of me for their own ends. I got so sick of the treachery and deceit. I left the civilized parts of the galaxy and headed instead for the uncivilized parts.
Are you saying Kashyyyk is uncivilized?
Jared, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
I can see your screen's changing. You're turning more blue.
Oh, I'm looking something up. But like, I went to the uncivilized systems. He just fucking called the Wookiees uncivilized. You Orientalist fucktard.
I mean, we just fucking make it worse by saying so. That's when you went to Kashyyyk.
Exactly. Well, the game, like the game is just like playing into that.
Yeah. So that's when you went to Kashyyyk.
Actually, I was on my way somewhere else when I crash landed on Kashyyyk. The ship I was using was a rust bucket.
You survived a crash landing on Kashyyyk?
I'd taken some damage passing through an unexpected asteroid field, as I recall, but I wasn't completely without some systems. I could still guide her a bit when I crashed. It wasn't what I would call the smoothest landing, especially considering I ended up smack at the depths of the Shadowlands. But I lived.
But I lived.
Yes, I am.
Smack dab in the Shadowlands.
Yep.
So you crashed and stayed. Why didn't you just fix your ship and keep going?
I'm no mechanic. And besides, after you plunge nose first in the trunk of a 5-kilometer high tree, chances are you don't have much ship left.
Excuse me. I suppose so.
No, I'm not streaming League of Legends, and I never will. I've never played League of Legends, and I refuse to even think about that game. How dare you? How dare you imply that I would be so like degenerate as to want to play League of Legends? Disgusting. Like the worst part about League of Legends is League of Legends. Like everything else around it is spectacular. So you survived.
You really triggered Zach there.
I'm mad about.
I'm not racist. I'm not racist. I love savages.
Bro, I'm not racist. I have several people of color who are my friends.
You see, that's also like a fun fallacy. By people who think that the racism is only negative.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, like it's only about hating other people or treating them bad or something. But actually, no. It works a lot more complexly than that. I played so much League, thousands of hours. I agree with Zach. So you're someone who's never played the game, someone who's played a lot of the game, and they have the exact same fucking response. It's terrible. Never play it. But the lore is good. I'm top 11% of players. Wow. Wow.
Gross. I'm really sorry about that. Anyways.
But by the way, hello, Catharsis, and welcome back. I'm sorry that Zach opened this with harassing you, but you did bring up League, and that
what
does
do you
trigger
mean
him.
Harassing? What the fuck?
You're harassing the chat.
I'm pissed.
Our team is top 2 in state, actually. Nerd emoji.
Alright, so you crashed and stayed?
Sure, why not? Seemed like an interesting enough place to spend a couple of decades exploring.
Decades?
Like number 2.
Wow, you spent a lot of time.
You're completely insane, you know that?
You're a madman. And the Wookiees didn't mind your presence. I mean, he wasn't around the Wookiees. He was down in the Shadowlands.
Right.
How did you survive the Shadowlands for 2 decades?
At first, you've seen the kind of creatures that exist down there, and you miss the really big ones. I was still able to rely on the Force to keep me safe for the most part. The
rest of the trinkets keeping out of the way of most of the predators.
Oh, it couldn't have been easy.
No, that's
No
true.
doubt.
Still, most of the creatures grow accustomed to me, and I to them. At least none of them ever heard of a Jedi.
Never. Well, of course, they've never heard of a Jedi. They're like predators.
Right.
By the way, I hope everyone's having a good Friday here. I don't know if Catharsis is still here. You know, Chef Kitty, you too, Harrison. Even though you're just in the other room, I hope everyone and any other lurkers in chat. I hope everyone's just having a good peaceful Friday here, as we enjoy some Star Wars. Even though we get riled up a lot, this game brings out a lot of emotions.
Yes, I also have insightful commentary. Jared.
Yes.
One or two.
Yes.
Choose one.
No, Zach, I was trying to get you to admit that this game brings out a lot of emotions, but okay,
I have a lot of emotions around this game because it's so close to my heart. I am able to cast a critical eye on it, but I still will defend it pretty.
I think you also just have a lot of strong emotions in general.
I do. That's not the only thing about me that's strong.
An emotional lad.
That's true.
Were you about to reference your dick?
I was gonna reference the rest of my body and specifically not my penis. You chose
too bad.
to do that.
I've already mentioned the dick. So
bro, I'm pissed.
It's out there.
I am livid.
You didn't have to pull it out, dude. I pulled it out for you.
What am I pulling out? Not on stream, Jared. No, that's against TOS. We can't do that.
I reached into your pants and pulled it out for everyone to see, even though you wouldn't.
Anyways, and the Wookiees.
You're insane.
Do you want to fucking just call him a psychopath? I'm not about to do.
It doesn't say psychopath. It says insane. Those are not the same thing. Also,
right.
too, the Wookiees didn't mind your presence.
Oh, they did at first. Oh, yes. I can't say I was
I guess I didn't know he was
pleased to encounter a group of indigenous giant carpets either. I can assure you of
what
that.
The fuck? Racist.
Some casual slur dropping.
Carpet is now a slur against Wookiees.
I'm pretty sure it's always been a slur, since the
Really?
the first. Well, because that's said in the first movie. When they're walking away from the trash compactor, Leia's having a bitch fit, and she goes, "Will someone please get this walking carpet out of my way?" And then,
oh right.
And then Han Solo goes, "No reward for this."
That's right. It's been a long time since I've seen the OG Star Wars movies.
It's worth a watch. It's very fun. Star Wars is silly.
I didn't say I haven't seen it. I just haven't seen it in a while. So
I know.
A lot of the details have been lost on me. Star Slurs. This walking carpet.
It's true.
Well, so I guess from the very beginning, I forgot about that. The carpet has been a slur against Wookiees.
Yep.
Where's option 4? Racist.
Racism.
Or not Juhani. Jolie. That's racist. You shouldn't say that. Did you fight them? You see I'm on fairly peaceful terms with them. Wait, what? You could have ruled them? What the fuck? Response is 3.
I don't know.
What?
But it does
Where
exist.
the fuck did that come out? Did that come from? Okay.
I don't know, man.
We need to have a conversation with the writers of this game, dude. I want to sit them all down in a room and just be like, guys, what the fuck? 2.
You seemed on fairly peaceful terms with them.
Well, that was after 2 decades of helping them. They certainly didn't trust me at first.
You helped them.
You helped them? You helped those carpets?
Wait.
No, we just start becoming racist.
Jolie, I'm about to get racist. All right, you helped them?
When I could, I would assist a few young ones who would get lost in the Shadowlands or attacked unexpectedly by the wildlife. I must say, for a while there, the Wookiees actually thought I was some kind of benevolent forest god. Amusing, really. I set them straight eventually.
Also, more Orientalism. Yes, the The random human here in the Shadowlands must be a god. Sounds like you enjoyed being a god. That's not at all what he said. That's it. I'm gonna say it.
I'm gonna say it.
Goku. Dude, I'm gonna say the thing. Don't do it.
I'm gonna drop some real bad slurs.
Wasn't it all a bit primitive for you? God, can we stop with the racism? Jesus. Like, these writers again, like we need to have a serious talk with the writers. It doesn't matter if, this is like 20 years ago. Why didn't you stop the slavery of the Wookiees then?
At first, when the slavers took to hunting down lone Wookiees in the fringes of the Shadowlands, I did my best to divert them. Later, when Shundar made his deal, I didn't see any point. I wasn't here to save them from their own sad follies, after all.
He's also just one guy.
Yeah, it's true. Alright, well, it sounds like you enjoyed being a god.
What the heck? These are our only options. Now we have to go do.
I would rather do that than start to drop the like, yeah, but weren't you a little too civilized for them slurs? All right, sounds like you were
even Revan after all.
That's
what
true.
What does that have to do with it? One.
Nonsense. I had no idea that's what they were thinking for a long time. I just thought they were being friendly neighbors, leaving fruit and such for me. Later, when I started to understand some of their grunting, I realized they would say prayers to the Hairless One before descending into the forest.
Hairless one.
Used to have plenty of hair, I tell you. At any rate, it took a few bruises, but I set the record straight.
A few bruises.
What is that supposed to mean? Does that mean he fought them?
Well, let's ask.
I traveled to Rookwaro and met with the chieftain in front of everyone. Freyr swatted at me just to see if I was real or not. I was real, and while it was a light swat, Wookiees are terribly strong. I was knocked out cold for a day. The Wookiees all thought it was quite funny.
Oh my god.
Wow. Thank you, for writers, for backing us into a fucking corner here.
Alright. Pretend this doesn't happen. Pretend it's just look away. Just avert your eyes. It's fine. This is a joke. I don't believe this.
Not really. Kashyyyk is a place you can feel very small in. It felt good to devote my time to helping people and living simply.
So dumb. Didn't receive any news from the outside. You spent 2 decades living like that. I still think you're insane. No. 1.
What can I say? I did it all for the Wookiees.
The Wookiees?
No. Wait.
What are
I didn't even realize this is a fucking. The Wookiees. The Wookiees? Alright, hold on. We'll debrief after this.
The Wookiees.
Oh my god.
Okay, maybe I needed some time on a quiet and remote planet, but if you ever need a friend, an incredibly strong hairball isn't a bad call.
Okay. Just to debrief what the fuck just happened.
What?
That was oh, what the fuck is that band called? Hold on. It's the I gotta look it up because that was 100% a fucking song reference.
It was?
Yes.
Did I just completely miss a very like dated reference?
Limp Bizkit. That was a Limp Bizkit reference. I didn't even realize that.
Also, what the fuck, Chef Kitty? That's very creepy.
What is this? Friend? I don't
creepy,
like it.
Creepy GIF.
I didn't. Yeah, I've never realized that was actually a reference. Okay, so they have this song, the most famous song called "I Did It All for the Nookie," and it literally it's like, "I did it all for the Nookie, the Nookie, the Nookie." So that was literally, "I did it all for the Wookiees, the Wookiees, the Wookiees." Ugh.
Wow, what an early 2000s fucking thing to do.
That's really funny.
This is a game of its time.
I love that shit. Holy fuck. I was very traumatized as young. I mean, dude, I'm traumatized as old right now.
As a young... Oh, please, you're not old.
I want you to tell that to my knees, bitch, and my back.
Yeah, but that's also because you worked them out more than most humans do in their entire lifetimes.
That's true.
It's
like
not
to think...
the it's the mileage, not the not the age.
I like to think that I'm very strong. Anyways,
You're a very strange old man. You sound quite fond of them. I regret asking you about this now. One or two.
All right,
we are old but gold.
You sound quite fond of them.
I suppose I am in a way, despite the smell. For a race of gardeners, they have developed quite interestingly.
Gardeners?
You remember the alien computer, correct? Kashyyyk was meant to be an agricultural planet. The Wookiees were made for a reason, or at least that's what I'm thinking. But I'm an old man who's had a long time to develop that opinion, so don't argue with me. At any rate, we should be moving along, don't you think? If you sat around this long in the Shadowlands, attack would eat you.
Alright, cool, good talk, thanks. Is that everything?
Attacks don't eat people. Okay, whatever.
Alright.
Wait, so did he just say that like he thinks the Wookiees like were genetically engineered in order to be like the agricultural like stewards of Kashyyyk?
Isn't that the conclusion that we came to at the end of Kashyyyk anyways? Because if the trees like yeah, because it was what like 20,000 years in the...
I mean, we concluded that we knew that the Kashyyyk was originally supposed to be like a farming world, I guess, to like for farming trees or whatever, and that the accelerated like ecological like evolution, like artificial evolution of the planet also affected the Wookiees, but not that but there was no indication that the like the artificial evolution of the Wookiees was planned. It was kind of just like a byproduct, and it wasn't done for the purpose of making them into like the the ones who would tend to the planet.
I suppose you're right. I think that's a fair conclusion to draw, or rather a fair hypothesis to like posture. No real good way of like
postulate.
Yeah, postulate.
Not
yeah,
posture.
a good hypothesis to imposture. A good hypothesis to impregnate.
Bogus.
A good hypothesis to Inagata Devita. Okay.
Well done. What is that room you were just in?
Oh, this is the Navicomputer room.
And what happens here, if anything?
This is where Navicomputing happens.
Which is to say nothing that actually has like relevance to the game.
Nothing relevant to the game. This is just set dressing.
Wonderful. Anywho, shall we away?
Yeah. So let's go and do. Oh, fucking goddamn it! Hold on. There we go. All right. Let's.
Corbin.
Are you ready to go to Corbin?
I'm ready.
I'm so excited for Corbin, dude. Holy shit! Let's go.
I'm fucking SpongeBob. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ah, shit, I just realized the stream's not perfect. I'll fix that in a second.
You fucking fool.
Shut ass.
Zach, you have one job to do, and that's to make the stream perfect.
Nah.
It's also very easy in Streamlabs. You just set the position to 0, 0.
It's not as simple as that with this setup, Jared. It's not as simple as the setup, Jared, and you know that.
I'm the one who made the setup. I know it's
You're
exactly
not the
as
one that's
simple as
making
that.
the setup work so we can see the fucking shit.
See what shit?
I have to stream specifically. Whatever. This is important. We're asleep. We can watch us sleep.
Oh, this
Damn.
I can actually see.
I've got
like,
some.
Without having to look at
Dude, I've got some crazy DSL, bro.
Okay. Okay. Now this I can't see on my end, but I can see it on the stream end. This looks like some kind of or either an underground location or it's like some kind of structure, like a temple or something.
Yeah.
So Korriban is some kind of rocky world.
Yeah.
Wait, is this the planet that Revan was on in that flashback when we took off our helmet?
Yes,
Uh,
I believe so.
Yes, the best world. Chef Kitty is activated.
I love Korban. Anyway, so Bastila is not here to say like, Korban, the world of the. So basically, this is
Sith world.
This is the one of, if not the ancient homeworld of the Sith. I don't remember exactly, but this is a Sith world. This has always been a Sith world. So we have to, plan accordingly.
We have to become a Sith to be here. Is what you're saying.
We have to become, basically. Which, don't worry, that'll happen.
Become a Sith or become?
Yes.
Because those are very different things.
Okay. Hold. I'm sorry. I'm concentrating really hard to move it just a little. Got it. I fixed it. I'm sorry. I had to concentrate really hard. All right. Go.
Zach, you're always really hard.
Thanks. All right. And go. Yes.
You must join you must gather your party before venturing
Shut
into
your
the depths.
Fucking mouth. Heave.
I won't. No, you don't. You love me.
That's true. That's a fact.
Wait, so
what?
If this is like, wait, does this planet have anyone on it? And
yes,
because if
it does.
But it's a Sith planet.
Yeah, but clearly we're here. We've landed at some docks, right?
Yeah, I know. And like, there's a this whole station. So like, there's gotta
Look.
be. Oh, the Zerk. Of course.
Another
Zerka.
Jedi come to small Korban. Yes, good to meet you.
Let the Sithiness flow. Thank you, Elmo. Another Jedi come to small Korban. Yes. You're wrong. I'm no Jedi. I feel like we look pretty Jedi-like. We don't need to lie about that. And Jedi come here often, do they? How do you know I'm Jedi?
I like 3
I don't know.
personally.
Yeah, Jedi come here often?
There are many people who come to Korban throughout Sith space hoping to join the Academy. Some of them are Jedi who left the Order. You will get into the Academy for certain. I understand Jedi who have left the light side are made very welcome.
Oh, I imagine.
But enough about that. It is very nice to see that the Ebon Hawk has returned. I have not seen that ship for some time indeed. Since you're a regular to our little colony, the docking fee is only 25 credits.
A regular, huh? Well, the ship is a regular.
Yeah. All right. I've got more than enough money.
Of course, the ship is a regular. Like Davik being, in good with the Sith.
Yeah.
Sure, let fucking pay the toll.
Yeah. All right. Here you go. 25 bucks. Excellent. Continue on through. Please be aware that the colony is under Sith jurisdiction. I'd advise you to stay out of their way. All right.
Whatever.
Do you want to ask questions, or are you good?
Do we need to ask questions?
This is for your benefit.
Fine.
Well, I'm asking, like, do you? If you don't, we can just dip. That's what I'm saying. Okay. What information do you wish?
Tell me about Korban.
Well, this is Dresh Day. It's the only colony on the planet. Korban is a Sith planet well within their space, though it's not very well inhabited. The Sith allow Zerka to conduct some mining here, and the company operates the starport, but otherwise the colony revolves around the local Sith Academy.
Okay, so that makes sense. So there's not really much of a civilization on this planet. It's just this one little colony. The Zerka, manage and probably built this station, but otherwise everyone else here is just like a Sith or an ex-Jedi, like in the Sith Academy.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like wondering, like, wait, is this like just an entire like planet just like heavily populated by people who just like love Sith or something? Like, no, it's just like this one colony.
Yeah.
Okay, I know about the Zerka. Should we be asking about a star map? I mean, if he thinks we're here for Sith purposes, like, it may not be a problem.
Right, exactly.
Have you ever heard of a star map? Heard of one? Like, I feel like star maps exist in this universe. It's not. They'll be like, have you ever heard of a map? Like, just, in general, like, yes.
Have
I've
you
heard
ever
of maps.
heard of MapQuest?
Like, no, we're looking for a specific star map. 2.
Doesn't your computer handle navigation? Beyond that, I really couldn't say.
Fine. What can you tell me about the Sith Academy?
Unless you're one of the hopefuls who is trying to become a student here, I suggest you avoid it. The Sith are the law here, and they do as they please. It can be quite dangerous.
Dangerous.
Alright.
How dangerous are we talking?
We can't ask that, so we can just dip. I'll be on my way.
We'll be on our way.
Enjoy your stay in Dresde. I'll have a
Thank
pause.
you. Prospective Sith student.
That is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Please, Master Shardan, give us a chance. We'll do anything to get into the academy.
I'm no master yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question.
Of course you do.
A lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Of course, Shardan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Thank you, Shardan. We understand now.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should, You, Jedi, you're looking to get in the academy, are you not? Of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Well, if you can't think of anything cruel, you really shouldn't be out here, young man, should you?
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
Right. Interesting. We've just walked into this. Also, again, wonderful choice by the writers. Like, not thinking through to the implications of that. Like, he said, you know, your commanding officer tells you to do something.
Yeah.
In this case, I guess sparing someone, and like, what do? And the answer he was looking for was basically no, disobey your superior and like kill him, and then I guess also kill the person he wanted to be like spared. Like, for one, Sith and like fascists are all about authority. Why would they ever like, you know, condone disobeying your superiors? So that's like one problem.
Yeah.
And then 2, like, but on the other hand, if there was that much infighting, like, this organization would never be able to like survive more than like a few like years at most, because everyone would be constantly killing each other. Like do as I say, like, no, you are weak, and then like it would just tear itself apart immediately. But the Sith have been around long enough that that's clearly not the case.
But that's part of the problem with this particular brand of Sith, right? Like, there's always, hold on, I gotta adjust my mic. While I do that, there's like different brands of like Sith that have like come and gone that aren't necessarily a Sith the ideology, not Sith the species, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like this particular brand, right, because of like the influence of Malak, who isn't as wise as Revan, who didn't understand as many nuanced things as Revan does, they're very much like, no, power is the only thing that matters. And it's like, okay, well, you're just tearing the Sith apart because of your this idea that like you are able to, you know, cast your own judgment and not have respect for authority regardless of how bad that authority is.
If you respect power, that would also mean respecting people whose power is above you.
But it's like you're only respecting power in the sense of like not having like, or like having balls, I guess, in the broadest sense. You know what I mean? And again, that's a failure. That's a
so
failure.
Incoherent.
Well, but like that's a failure of
so incoherent.
My point is that's a failure of Malak, That's a failure of Malik and Malik's particular brand of the Sith. This wasn't as prevalent an issue under Revan.
Whatever.
The ideology was a little bit better. Or at least
better. Okay.
By better, I'm putting better in quotation marks, but you know what I mean. Like the hunger for power, this lust of like just wanting to be on top is very much a Revan specific thing.
Don't be rude about Mali, our Sith pally.
Dude, I'll be rude about Malik. Malik fucking sucks as a Sith Lord. Malik is trash and garbage as a Sith Lord.
We need to just call him that, like, you know, next time we see him, just say like you know, just as we were just disrespecting him before too. It's like, who's our little Sithy boy, right?
Who's our little Sithy boy?
Yeah, call him like, yeah, hi Mally, like who's my favorite Sith pally?
Who's my favorite little Sithy boy? That's you.
Stop it, fear me or something.
What do you think? I just can't decide.
Why? What did they do?
We didn't do anything. Please help us. Silence. It's not.
Oh, sorry. Was that your choice?
It's what
My
they
bad.
didn't do, which is prove themselves worthy. I'm exhausted from dealing with their mulings, so please decide for me, will you?
What is the best way out of this?
I like how kill them ends with a comma.
Oh, it does? I can't see it.
Yeah, that's a comma.
It's very small. It just looks like a period to me, but the quality of the stream is like in 720 and it's like not as crisp as the stream. Or as like the Twitch capture. Well,
yeah. Hold on. I need to double check as to what like the. Give me a second.
I'm not sure what the best like way out of this is, because like we don't want to, you know, come here and then just rack up a ton of dark side points, even though this is like, you know, a dark side place. I imagine to some extent we're gonna have to play along with the Sith to be here.
Somewhat.
But we don't need to go, you know, full on, like being a Sith sympathizer to
we don't. We can actually do a
to hang out here.
We can do a pretty light side run. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, if that's the case, then
I think we can
there's no need to.
No, we don't have to be a dick. We can. We could just fucking show up and be like. We could just show up and be like, hey, what if we were like good, and the Sith are like. What?
What is this good? I have never heard of it.
I know. I'm gonna see if I can persuade this guy out of it. Say, let them go.
Let them go.
That's my decision.
Let them go. And what could possibly convince me to do that?
Well, if they're too if they're too weak to be, because I'm Darth Revan.
That's funny.
That would actually be very funny if, like, the way you see if this was made by competent developers, that would have been a fun way to like to play this particular planet.
Yeah.
Is like, you know, you show up and then like just lean in on being Revan, just like play the part like, oh yes, I am like, you know, Revan, and I can prove it, like you know, do something at the start or whatever. Everyone believes you're Revan now, and you know, it starts like stoking like dissent, like, but wait, if Revan's alive, what about Malik? Like that could have been like a really fun, like, you know, way to clear this planet.
A very unique, different way to clear the planet. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, just like just go all in on pretending to be Revan, or not Revan. Like, if you know, if you choose to be a dark side, like you could just say like, yeah, I'm Darth Revan, and I've come to like
reclaim my claim to the Dark Lord mantle.
Exactly. Like that could have been a fun, you know, way to write this, but alas,
do you want to?
We do not.
Do you want to try saying that, like, just for funsies? I quick say before this.
I'm curious.
All right, yeah.
I'm curious.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Because I'm Darth Revan. Fuckhead.
And I'm telling you.
Bow before me.
Now that has to be the funniest thing I've heard all day. Well, fine. Whoever you are, since you've proven such a good sport, the boys can run off. I'm sure your little lesson will give them something to chew on.
Yes, even the female is a boy now. Well, that was fun, and we got light side for that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
All we had to do was say we were Revan.
All we had to do was say like, "Hey, listen, buddy. Let me tell you a little secret." Oh, we can level him up. All right, let's do that.
Damn. Now I'm kind of like bummed that that doesn't exist. Just thinking through the possibilities of either a light side or dark side run of this game, but
right.
you know, you finally get to Korriban, and you either are there as like the reborn Revan come to reclaim the Dark Lordship, or you're pretending to be Revan just to, you know, survive.
Exactly.
That would have been a fun way to do it. God, I wish the devs had been better.
All right, let's talk to this man's. Hold on. Aren't you one who won that swoop race on Manon? I'm a big fan. I hope we can find something suited to a celebrity like you. Is there anything you'd like? Sure, what do you got?
Our reputation precedes us.
Oh, I've mostly got connections. You'll need them if you're going to be spending any time here. Okay.
Connections. Why so?
Why so? There are a lot of Sith on this planet. This is where they come to study. Obnoxious brats, the lot of them. Just between you and me, I'll never understand why everyone thinks Darkseid and Hooligan should be the same thing. But they are definitely dangerous, so that's why you will probably need weapons. Not that it'll help much. Alright, I mean...
Right. Interesting.
What?
It is funny to see just, you know... Even the people who work with the Sith don't even like the fact that they're, you know, just all disorganized and how do you say, in this particular iteration of Sith, they're all super power hungry and trying to step all over each other in fighting, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Be hooligans, as this guy put it. What connections do you have, Rodian?
Mandalorian raiders occasionally drop by, needing to get rid of some extras they can't sell in the civilized systems. They treat me well, I treat them well, it works out. So if you need weapons, and you probably will. Alright.
Why will I need weapons? Like, I have my own weapons.
Yeah.
Should we just see his merchandise?
I'm down. So what does he have? Oh, well, I guess I can see if I can sell anything real quick. I've got 72.
We need to sell?
I've got 72 parts. Holy shit! I need
parts of what?
Parts like repair parts. Like these are consumables.
Just parts in general. We don't need to worry about what they're for.
Lightsaber.
Okay, sell it. Sell that shit. Wait, why do we have that? She was using it to fight off Malik on the Leviathan. Why do we have it now?
I don't know.
That item should have disappeared from our inventory.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Whatever. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, game.
All right, we can.
Zach is part greedy. Are you, Zach? Are you part greedy?
No.
You just have a lot of parts.
I just have a lot of parts. Well, I mean, I haven't used them. I haven't.
Dude.
I guess I could have been using them throughout the game and like gotten extra experience points, but I'm also like, it's fine.
We're too busy doing other things.
I'll hit max level on this planet. Not a big deal. All right. Does he have anything actually useful? No.
You see, like Zach, I too, like both of us, we have lots of body parts. It's just the way it goes.
There's evidence against you. There's evidence against your mom. Got him. Oh,
well
shit.
Here, my dear friends, we have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before. Have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
Well, if you'd seen us before, we wouldn't be newcomers, would we?
Smart-mouthed newcomers, to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lashal.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that,
Sure. We'll fucking fight you, and we'll kill all of you. It's just that simple. That should be option 4. Hello, tender trombone, and welcome. Zach has bonus bones.
I do have bonus bones. That's a fact.
Oh yeah, don't you have like an extra?
Yeah. Oh, Chef Kitty. I don't even know if like you
an
realize
extra knuckle on one of your fingers or something.
No, close, but not really. No, the
Oh no, forgetting how exactly your pinkies do the things.
Oh
that they
well,
do.
my pinkies do the curved thing. That's not bonus bones. That's just like my pinkies are curved. Just that's just how my
Curved
hands are,
pinkies.
right? But no, I actually have extra bones in my feet. Like the corner of my fifth metatarsal, so like the most outer part of my foot, right? Never fused.
Didn't you also say that like you went to the doctor and like they said that you now have bonus bones because like one of them broke apart or something?
So that was the thought when I went to urgent care. It was like, oh, huh. It looks like this is a clean break, so you must have broken both of your feet at some point in your life and they just never healed. But then I went to an actual orthopedist. And the orthopedist...
And they cleared it up?
Yeah, he was basically like, oh, yeah, no, like, this is common. Sometimes your bones just don't merge. Oops. He said that the one that I have is... I don't remember if he said it was, like, common. He said it was, I think, less common than, like, the most common ones, but it's still not, like, unheard of, so... Yeah, I just have extra bones on the outside of my feet, which is why my feet have been hurting when I run for the last several years. Because I was doing high-intensity activity with band for a long time, and then the pandemic hit, and I stopped. And then when I started up again, started running again, then my bonus bones got irritated.
Your bonus bones?
Yeah, dude.
Tenor Trombone wants that feet reveal, Zach.
No.
It's time.
No,
it's finally time.
I'm pretty sure that's also against TOS, so I'm not going to do that. I'm specifically not going to do that.
Is that against TOS? I don't know. Like,
I don't know
there are horny
either.
streams out there, aren't there?
Yeah.
He's gonna mark it as like being mature.
Bro, dog, I'm not showing my feet on stream. I already did it once. It's not. I'm sorry. Do you want to see my feet too? What the fuck? I do have very weird feet, according to many people. I got like.
Oh, so you didn't murder someone and steal theirs? How sad.
No.
Whose did you steal? Yeah, sorry, Chef. He did not steal someone's bones and then put them inside him.
Not particularly. Then why are you defending the fact that it's not against TOS? This is too much cognitive dissonance for me. I'm going to focus on Star Wars.
Listen, Zach. We just all want to be horny for you and your feet. Okay?
I'm horny.
Can't you just let us?
I'm horny.
Okay. Now, which option is the most like fuck off to these idiots?
Ugh.
No need for hostilities. That's kind of weak. You can try to kill me. You'd fail, but you can try. I think there's a lot of responsibility for simple scum like you. Because I've seen people set their feet on their chairs and desks. Yeah, like that. You can show feet on Twitch streams.
All right. Hold on.
Could we say too and just say that? Yeah, I mean you could try to kill me.
I'm pretty sure that's fine. Give me a second.
I'm interested in just telling these idiots off.
Give me a second.
Like we can go light side, but we don't need to be pushovers.
No, we don't.
I just realized, or remember too. Didn't we have Basila dressed in a dark Jedi robe for like a long time before she dipped?
What?
Didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did.
Basila
Yes, we did.
Dressed in a dark Jedi robe.
Yes.
Okay. What are you distracted by? Go push
I'm
number 2.
I'm literally looking. Hold on.
You're looking at the guide that you say you don't have?
Yeah. Exactly.
Murder them? Chef Kitty chose violence today. And votes for death.
Oh, there's a lot of things.
There's a lot of funny outcomes to this situation.
Yeah.
Murder. Also,
Yeah,
Tender Trombone wants to see blood.
We can literally murder. We can literally do any option. It's gonna be the same result.
And what
I
is
like
the same result?
The same result is they're just gonna walk away and attack us later. I'm pretty sure.
If that's the case, let's just go with 2. You can try to kill us.
Yeah, you'd fail. But
I came from CrossFit. I am not to blame.
Bruh.
Those are very brave words for such an insignificant person. Do you not realize how many Sith are here in Dresde?
12. No, wait, 13.
Let me kill this one last show. Let me do it.
Now, let's not be hasty. Perhaps our friend here could yet offer up some amusement. What do you say? Amuse us, make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
Well, the other guy got a kick. Yeah, Dark Darth. The other guy got a kick out of that. We could just say I'm Darth Revan. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, look at the persuade option.
Okay. These 2 Mandalorians are out in the woods. I don't think she meant literally tell her a joke. Also, I love Jolie's sass. Like, since we got here, he's just been sassy.
Oh man, right?
That's funny. It's like, do you know how many Sith there are here? You know, like a handful, maybe 2 handfuls.
Do you want to?
I'm not looking for trouble.
Do you want to try? I want to try the Mandalorian joke. Just because it's really silly.
Joke or murder. Those are the only options.
I don't think so. I think you can do any other things. But regardless,
I would still want to do the I'm Darth Revan just because like the other guy got a kick out of it. But if you'd like to do
Chef Kitty is advocating for the joke.
Okay, fine.
Okay. These 2 Mandalorians are out in the woods.
Go on.
One of them collapses. He doesn't seem to be breathing and his eyes are glazed. The other Mandalorian takes out his communicator and contacts his commander.
I've heard this one before. I think...
Quiet.
He gasps. My partner's
the joke.
My partner's collapsed. I don't know what to do. After a moment, the commander responds, "Calm down, I can help."
And then?
First, let's make sure your partner is dead. There is a silence, and then a blaster shot is heard. Back in the communicator, the Mandalorian says, "Okay, now what?"
Ha! Too funny. Good one.
Yes, I suppose that wasn't too bad. All right then, my friend. You've done as you were asked. Perhaps we will meet again.
That's really...
Chef Kitty is happy over here with their
I'm
pictures.
glad. I think we can use the Darth Revan line a bunch, I think.
I still want to do the Darth Revan thing, but whatever. Oh look, it's a relative of our son.
There he is. Oh shit, I'm stuck. God, fuck. Okay, we're good. Hey, buddy.
Access to the civilian quarters in the Zerka mining facility is temporarily restricted whilst this door is under maintenance.
Whilst?
Dude, he sounds like a fucking Half-Life scientist. Wait.
Access to the civilian quarters in the Zerka mining facility is temporarily restricted.
Never played Half-Life, so I wouldn't know.
He sounds like a Half-Life scientist. That's very funny.
Citizen.
Premium merch. Cool. So, you're right. We can talk to the Zerka folk real quick.
Greetings. You've heard of that awful business on Idian, yes? Our corporate outpost there has been destroyed by the Wookiee savages.
That's what they call Kashyyyk.
The use of Wookiee labor considerably. We may even have to abandon the planet completely. Well, what can you do? Sorry. Was there something you needed?
Bye.
Do come again.
That was weird. We just showed up and then he just started
bitching
whining
and moaning.
about how his the colonialism on Kashyyyk not working out. He's like, "Oh yeah, sorry. Did you need something?" Like, okay.
That's pretty funny.
Random fucking conversation, but I'm leaving now. Also, no, I completely forgot that they renamed the planet because they're shitheads.
Right.
Who's this person? He's named
Luris Cash. Let's talk to him. You there, human. You're the one flying the Ebon Hawker now. I saw you disembarking earlier.
Yeah, who wants to know?
Name's Lurs, not that it's important. I don't know you and you don't know me. What's important is that we've been waiting for the shipment for a month now. I suppose we should be grateful that the shipment survived Terrace after all, though, right? Anyway, hand it over and let's finish this.
And whatever, what are you talking about? You obviously have taken for someone else. I'm no smuggler, if that's what you're implying. So he's expecting a shipment of something, probably from Davik.
Probably.
That should have been an option here, like for Davik and like, what was Davik's organization called again?
The Exchange.
Oh, he was with the Exchange?
Well, Davik was working with the Exchange. He wasn't like, well, he was a crime boss of the Exchange. The Exchange being a multi-planet like organization.
Gotcha. So yeah, so why isn't that an option to say like Davik and the Exchange? Yeah, like when Davik is dead, Davik Daddy, exactly. Daddy Davik is dead, and like I'm the new owner of the ship. Like I'm not associated with the Exchange.
Right. I mean,
say I'm not a smuggler.
Yeah, if you'd like. Do you want to go with that?
I don't know what is there. Is there a bad option to avoid, or does it not matter?
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I'm not a smuggler, if that's what you're implying.
Wait a minute. Don't you work for Davik? Just how is it you happen to be flying the Ebon Hawk anyway?
Yeah, oh, there we go. Davik's dead, I presume. I stole the Ebon Hawk from him? Like, okay.
Yeah. I shot him and then stole his fucking truck.
I mean, we're on a Sith planet. I don't think that would ruffle too many feathers. Whatever. What the fuck? Go with one.
Yeah.
I killed him.
Well, when a planet explodes, you've got to expect a few changes. Davik's dead, eh? Maybe you can still help me with something. We had arranged for several kilograms of spice to be shipped to us here aboard the Ebon Hawk. Perhaps Davik left it aboard? I suspect if it is, it would be in a container we gave to him. Locked and requiring a code. Might you have seen such a thing, human?
I don't know. Have we? Is there a thing on our ship?
Yeah, there is.
There is.
There's a locked container as far as I remember.
And we have not been able to access it.
Not yet. No.
I may have. How much is it worth to you? I could take a look for it. I don't want to get involved in this.
Yeah, we can
nothing like that on my ship. We could just go with one.
Hold on, let me. I think. Wait.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, we could go with one. We can go with one. How much is it worth to you? Okay. 1,000 credits, and perhaps more if you're interested. What do you say to that?
That's chump change. I deal in tens of thousands. Nah, just kidding.
We do though. We have like 75 grand.
Yeah, I know. We got lots of money. Take a look for. Oh, so just I could take a look for it, and if I refuse. Is there really a need to refuse? I mean, like, wait, what is spice for again?
Spice is a drug.
It's a drug.
Spice is like space. It's space cocaine.
Gotcha. So we'd be involved in drug smuggling, drug dealing.
Yes.
Gotcha. Is there any benefit to doing this quest?
Yeah, we get money. We
that
also...
we don't need and we'll never spend.
No, we're gonna spend it. Just trust me.
We just have so much money, dude. Like, is there like, did the devs come up with like a late game like money sink?
There's a couple of big things that we need to buy. I don't remember how much they are, but the more money we have, the easier it's going to be to acquire those items.
Okay, fine. I'll take a look for it.
Excellent. Set the code in the container to Red 47. When you get the spice, bring it to me here. I'll wait for you.
Fine.
Alright, so we can go back and do that in a second.
Yeah,
let's
still exploring the base here.
Yeah, let's finish exploring a little bit. Okay.
This person's also named.
Wait. Was that? No. We don't need to talk to this guy. Don't worry about it.
Now I am worrying about it because you said something. You should have just not said anything.
Oh, okay. We don't have to talk to that guy.
Unfinished business.
Mika Doran. Got it. Okay, so this guy, Mika Doran. Hey, buddy. Greetings, Sentient. You are the owner of the Ebon Hawk, yes? Or its latest owner, at least. I am honored to meet you. I am Mika Doran, manager of this establishment. Is there something that you are needing, Sentient? The owner of the Ebon Hawk is always welcome in the Dresde Cantina. Alright.
Zeogram?
Yeah, my man's... The tweet that approached us after we finished Manon and the Leviathan said that we should go talk to this guy in Dresde in Korban.
Oh, okay, yeah, sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, so
they said that you sell special items.
Yes, to the right buyer. Traditionally, the owner of the Ebon Hawk has been the contact for all my transactions, but in the past, the owner is always affiliated with the exchange. That was why Zeogram did not approach you earlier. We had no idea who you were or if we wanted to do business with you. Of course, that has all changed now, Lord Revan.
I know. I'm glad you see the light. I'm not Revan anymore. I mean, on a place like this, I don't think it's any benefit to us saying like, "No, I'm not really Revan." Brr.
I think we should just lean into it here for sure.
I'd say 1 or 3.
Oh yeah, I'll go through. What kinds of things do you ever say? Let's just cut to the chase. Yes, let's get right to business. I carry only the rarest of items. Expensive, yes, but worth every credit. Weapons, armor, equipment, I carry a little bit of everything. The previous owners of the Ebon Hawk would often resell the items they purchased, but in your case, I imagine you might find more than a few of them quite useful against your old apprentice.
Oh, fucking stoking dissent over here, I see.
Right.
Hell yeah. Your old apprentice. I have come to reclaim my throne. I'm guessing if you go a full dark side route in this game, you can do that, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So you can. You can like overthrow Malik and become the new or reposition yourself as the Sith ruler.
It's not really a spoiler. Yeah, like basically like when you confront Malik, you depending on how you play the game, light or dark, you're locked into one of 2 endings. Ending number 1 is the light side ending, and ending number 2 is the dark side ending. The dark side ending is when you ascend and you reclaim the mantle of Dark Lord.
Gotcha. Like no surprise there. And the light side is Malik is defeated, the Sith are defeated, the scattered, and peace reigned throughout the galaxy or whatever.
Something like that.
Gotcha. And then peace returned to all the land. The end.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah. Did he say to ask for the premium items?
Yeah. Let me see. Yes, of course. I'm sure you'll find my selection to be very interesting. All right.
Very interesting indeed.
He does have one of these guys.
Stabilizer mask.
Right. Ooh, these are really good. +5 strength. That's a lot.
By the way, Zach, I hope you like me. You liked me talking directly into your ear holes for like mic up close.
A little bit.
You like my my unprompted ASMR?
Yes. Oh yeah, this thing looks really stupid.
Stabilizer mask?
Yeah, dude, we have $91,000.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see what it looks like, the stabilizer mask, but it's like it just looks like it has 2 white circle things and like a dark kind of triangular shape.
It's very silly looking. There's some stuff here that's good, but
Did it say it's made for Wookiees or made by Wookiees? What did it say?
This not usable by Wookiees.
Oh, unusable by Wookiees. Oh.
Yeah.
Why not? Fucking space racism.
That.
Thon's armband. Who's Thon?
Thon is a Jedi of the Old Republic, like in the time of the Exar Kun Wars. Yeah.
Oh, so even earlier than now.
Yeah.
And you said Exar Kun was 2 Dark Lords before Revan.
Yes, if I remember correctly, yes.
Is there like a fucking timeline or maybe not a timeline, but like a genealogy of Sith masters like that I can find online that just shows them all like one to one, like who was the master and an apprentice to who, and like kind of just showing them like in a family tree somewhere?
In some capacity, yes. Don't look it up yet.
Why not?
Because spoilers.
How is it spoilers? We already have all the
for the
Sith that are here.
next game. Bitch.
Fine. But I want to know things, Zach.
Yeah, well, I want to know why my dad didn't come back from buying milk. That was a joke,
Zach,
by the way.
you have
a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
No, I won't shut up. Zach, you have a father.
That's true, I do.
And his name is... The fuck name is your dad? I don't even know.
The fuck is your dad's name? I don't know, Jared. What's my dad's name? Bitch.
Wait, no, you told me this before. I know. I know this. Fuck.
It's Rob. His name
Well,
is...
was it that I was like, it was like something like really like benign
really
sounding,
white,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, just like really, just like, oh, it's just, you know, a regular man name.
Yeah, his name's Rob, dude.
I was gonna say Bob. I was like, no, it's not Bob.
It's pretty close. He might start going by Bob, depending on how things go.
The truth is, Jared is your dad. That's right, Zach. I've been meaning to tell you this for years. I fathered you.
I will never forgive you for leaving me. Anyways, who is this man's? Oh, you play Pizzac. Never mind. Fuck off.
Hey, Zach, at least you reconnected me, you know, you reconnected with me when you came to high school, okay? You know, I left for many years, but we eventually got back together. You're what?
I'm
Say it.
Pissed.
Where are we going?
We're going to get the thing real quick.
The thing.
The thing from the Ebon Hawk.
Oh, okay. Like, can you be? I was gonna say, could you be more specific, please?
I'm actually gonna be less specific. We're going to get the thing with the stuff.
From the place.
From the place. Yeah. All right.
Gotcha. So where is this mysterious box been hiding all this time that I haven't noticed? Was it in the cargo bay?
It's in the cargo bay back here.
Gotcha.
No,
Metal box.
That's not it. Hold on. There we go.
Compartment? Oh, we need to open a compartment?
The secret compartment is still locked. Enter the access code, Red 47. The hidden
so
compartment is now unlocked.
Crate. It's not a... So it wasn't a crate. You said it was like a shipment or a crate or something, but I guess it was...
It was more of a compartment type deal, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, so this ship really is like for smuggling.
Yes, absolutely for smuggling.
It has a secret...
Oh, look, Bastil is dead.
Secret compartments. Right, cool. I didn't notice that before. She's just gone.
I love that. I love that about her being dead.
The least interesting character.
That's not true. You can't say that Bastil is the least interesting character.
Fine, the most annoying character.
There we go. That's better.
Who would be the least interesting?
Our son.
Or unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry. All right.
At least you said in this game that is the truth. At least in this game. You said
Dude,
next game.
Next game he becomes way better. He becomes like a fucking hero. All right. There you are. Do you have the spice?
I do.
Yes, I do. So you do. That does indeed look like the amount that Damek promised. Very well. 1,000 credits is yours in exchange for the spice.
Not so fast. Give me more.
Yeah, I don't work for Davik. Remember, I want more. I suppose we should count ourselves fortunate that you're here to deliver on Davik's promise at all. 1,500 credits, human, but no more. Here you are. You drive a hard bargain. Allow me to take the spice off your hands. My employers will be pleased. Now tell me, might you be interested in earning more credits?
More monies.
Maybe.
Chef Kitty has already made a decision here.
Tell me more. It is a simple courier mission. Moto the Hut on Tatooine awaits delivery of a box that I hold. The spice was his, and the box is his repayment. There's no danger involved, human, so long as you do not attempt to open the box yourself. I'm sure Moto will pay you what was promised to Davik for the delivery. I believe 2,000 credits was the agreed upon sum.
You can do a lot of like illicit business in this game.
Yeah, dude. All right, what happens if I open the box? Out of curiosity, never opening the box. Opening the box would be horribly bad. But what would what would happen? Is it a bomb? It is not a bomb. Just do not open it. That is all I can say. It represents no danger to you so long as it remains closed.
Gotcha. But what if I open it? just keep asking. Pushing that button.
All right.
Get it, not interested. All right, I'll do it. Why don't you just say, bring him to yourself? We'll do it.
All right, I'll do it.
Where can I find this motive? They said Tatooine.
Yeah, very good. I will have some of my workers load the box in the oven hog for you. It will be waiting there for you. Remember, do not open the box. Now I must go. My employers thank you for your assistance.
Why did he salute us? Is there a way to open the box?
Of course there's a way to open the box, Jared. But what I don't remember is if...
Well, what happens?
Hold on, I'm double checking what is in here. Hold on.
I mean, we don't need to open the box. If you just tell me what's in the box, that would be enough. But, but I am curious.
Oh, wait, we need to open the box. The box is fucking cool. Oh, I forgot about the box.
In the box?
I forgot. Jared, you'll love this. Jared, you will love this shit. Bro, I forgot about the box. I forgot about the box. The box is great.
But we're not supposed to open the box.
Shut the fuck up.
We're gonna open the box.
We're gonna open the box. Dude, I forgot about the box. Dude, the box is
You should say it before opening the box, though.
Of course. Of course I'm gonna say it.
Chef Kitty is hyped for the box.
I forgot that this even existed in this game. This is such a great fucking moment. Whoa, no, stop. Oh, god damn it.
You must gather your party, Zach, before venturing
Bro, I tried
forward.
to walk forward and my character just like canceled out of existing. Was just like, nope. My character straight up did the fucking Grandpa Simpson thing where it just like turned around and I'm pissed.
I don't suppose you've seen 7 before, have you?
Seven? No.
No, 7.
Yeah, Seven.
Whatever.
It's right because it's the movie. Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's the spelling. Yes. Like SE7 EN.
Yeah. Seven.
Yeah. No. Yes. That film. Like there's a. It's not a comedy film in any capacity, but there is a meme that like came out of it, which was like the what's in the box meme. So it just reminded me. Mysterious box.
All right, are you ready? You ready to open the box?
I'm not ready, but let's go for it anyway.
Do you wish to open the box? Yes, open the box.
What? Wait, what? We just got shot with a laser, and where the fuck are we?
We're in prison, Jared.
What the fuck?
Bro, I forgot it completely about this completely. This is so good.
And there's another person here.
Yeah, dude. It's
Hello?
a Rakatan. What? Something else come into my prison? Already? So very long a time and nothing. Then in a span of mere months, 3 in a row. What sheer luck. Well, let's have a look at you. Biped, more or less symmetrical, far less hair than the last one, opposable digits, mostly water, hey? I suppose you'll have to do.
Mind telling me who and what you are?
Yeah. I'm a prisoner here, as you are. Yes, indeed. Though I suspect by accident rather than by sentence, yes? I was put here on purpose. My own people put our criminals in little cages like this. Well, our minds, anyway. For really terrible criminals like me, our minds get locked away forever. How long have I been here now? 1, 4? No, longer than that. I've never been very good with numbers.
This is a prison.
Can you think of a better prison than one without walls? What does your species use? Cages, I suppose.
I am a filthy criminal, and now you are too, Revy. So we have Mally and Revy. Awesome. Is there no way out of here?
Let's not ask that yet. That's the move forward. So we can ask 2 or 3 are questions.
You said 3 in a row earlier. Have there been others besides me?
Oh, yes, indeed. 2 others of entirely different species visited me before you. I couldn't speak with them like I can with you, however. They eventually grew angry and ran off into the whiteness. If you go far enough out, you may find them, though I wouldn't recommend it. They're likely quite mad. All this whiteness can do that to you, you know. It'll drive you mad, if you let it.
Right. What did you do to get imprisoned here?
I led a war. Well, a rebellion, really, though the details would hardly interest you. Many of my kind died, and I'm responsible, or so they said. Alright, so now, is there no way out of here?
No way out of here?
Well, now that is a most interesting question. Yes, indeed. I've been here long enough to ponder that. How many years now? 1,000? 10,000? I could never remember the numbers, even when I kept track. The point is that I know a way out of this clever little prison. Interesting that, wouldn't you say?
Well, if he knows a way out, why isn't he out?
Right. I mean...
let me guess, there's a catch. I don't suppose you'll tell me, will you? Out of where? If you get out of here, your body is probably dead. Is there an option that one can we ask multiple questions, or he thinks the white is smexy? I don't leave because I love the white.
We can ask.
Which ones can or should we ask?
It's all really the same outcome.
Okay. I don't suppose you'll tell me, will you?
Why would I not tell you? My escape requires your involvement. And your body, I might add. Now, before you go off getting all excited and defensive, let me tell you that I can't go jumping into your body without your willing agreement. Conversely, you can't go jumping back into your body without my knowledge. This leaves us at something of an impasse, wouldn't you agree?
Thank you for the ooh-woo, Chef Kitty. So, we can get out of this, but he's going to come with us.
No. One of us is going to get out of the box.
Oh, yeah, so like that's yes. Well, it's not like without our agreement, so like, but it sounded like it might be possible that it would be both of us, but I guess not. So so he would exit the prison, but he would be in our body.
Yes, correct.
So you're not getting my body.
Yeah, number 2?
Sure.
Did I not already say that I could only take your body if you were willing? Yes, I believe I did. We are still communicating, correct? It is like this, dear sentient, if you like. We could spend the next 1,000 years debating. You want out, I want out, it could go on and on. Unless your species is remarkably long-lived, I doubt your body has 1,000 years. And frankly, I doubt either of us is going to convince the other of anything, yes? So why waste time? A simple competition between the two of us and we settle the matter. You win, you go free. I win, I go free, yes?
Oh. Wait, so we have the ability just to go back?
If we win.
No, but in lore, like not through the mechanics of the game, like if.
Whoops! Oops! I'm so sorry. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. It's fine.
Hold
Anyways.
on. No. I need to. What did you push?
Let me hold on. I said, how do I know I could trust you? And his response was, you have no reason to not to trust me now. If I were to betray you, then you would never trust me again, and we would be stuck here arguing forever.
Okay.
So, I don't.
God damn it, Zach! I want to see the other options.
The answer. These are the other options. Anyways, to answer to answer your question.
Yes, answer my question.
I don't know.
Yeah,
this
like
is...
if there's a competition here and I win, they're like, what? And that would allow me to go back or something. Like, what's stopping me from just going back now?
I don't remember.
Okay. It only takes once what? What kind of competition do you mean? This sounds deceptively simple. Tell me how to get out of this. To get out this instant. How many of these can we ask?
1, 3, and 4.
What kind of competition do you mean is the one that moves on?
Yes.
It only takes once. Oh, just one. Yeah.
Yeah. It only takes once. I suppose that's true. But if you won and I did not release you, there would never be another chance for me to escape anyway, would there? You would never agree to it.
This does sound deceptively simple.
Does it? In truth, I've had a long time to think it over. You can take your time thinking about it yourself, but why?
Okay, then... Wait, what happens if we ask 3?
What, tell me how to get out? He just says something
about... it's not gonna work or whatever.
No, it's not gonna work.
Fine. What competition do you mean, then?
I have little clue as to which activities you are superior at. You are at the same disadvantage with me, I suspect. So the best game is one of the mind. An exchange of riddles, perhaps. The first of us to fail and answer loses. What do you think?
I don't seem to have much of a choice. I'd rather a more physical challenge. I want to stop you from cheating. What are the rules? What are the rules? It doesn't really matter, the others.
Perhaps we should restrict ourselves from riddles specific to our culture or race. A curata sarn, while wonderful to look at, would be meaningless to you, I'm sure. Beyond that, I shouldn't think there'd be any rules necessary. A riddle is a riddle. So are we agreed?
Sure. Well, yeah, I don't seem to have much of a choice here, so let's move on.
Now, no need to be fussy. If I seem to be moving fast, it's simply because I have an overabundance of time to consider the scenario. That being the case, and seeing as this is technically my home, I'll go first now. Let's see. Until I am measured, I am not known, yet how you miss me when I have flown. Da 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 da.
We have to give the correct answer here. So at least we have multiple choice answers.
Yeah.
Until I am measured, I am not known. Yet how you miss me when I am flown. My immediate thought was like an electron, like you know, the whole like not being able to know the exact position of an electron until it's measured.
Right. I'm pretty sure the answer is
just think about wave function collapse and all that, but I don't think that's quite what they were going for here.
I'm pretty sure the answer is time.
Is it time? Oh yeah,
sure.
how time flies.
Exactly.
That was another thing I was gonna go for, because like hope doesn't fly or energy or light, but time flies.
Time flies. Yeah.
I am until I am measured. Yeah. So. Yeah, time makes the most sense.
Yep, time. Yes. I suppose that was an easy one. Perhaps I should have used all this time to think of harder riddles, eh? Harder riddles, eh? Fucking Christ. Fair is fair, Sentient. Your turn.
If you break me, I do not stop working. If you touch me, I may be snared.
Yeah.
If you lose me, nothing will matter. Or what has roots What has roots as nobody sees, is taller than the trees, up it goes, and yet never grows. Oh, that's literally like Tolkien wrote that one.
Yeah.
Literally just took that right out of the fucking Hobbit.
That's a mountain.
A plagiarism.
That's what we call copyright infringement.
Yes. Thank you, Chef Kitty, for the clock there.
Do you know what the first one is?
I do not. I'm not familiar with that one.
If you break me, I do not stop working. If you touch me, I may be snared. If you lose me, nothing will matter.
I'm not very good at riddles.
That's
personally.
okay. Do you just want the answer, or do you want to guess?
The answer.
The answer is heart. Like your heart.
Heart.
Yeah. If you break my heart, if you break your heart, it won't stop working. If you touch your heart, you'll be snared. If you lose heart, nothing will matter. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's the play on words. My mind is too linear to have a good sense for riddles.
Yeah, my mind is full of fucking loops and caverns. My mind is like a duck vagina.
God damn it, dude! Why'd you have to?
You're
say
welcome.
That? And remind me of this thing. One, we don't want to get in trouble with the Tolkien estate.
All right, yeah, heart then. Oh my. There are not many things that keep working once they're broken. Oh yes, your heart. Heart is the answer. Very clever, sentient, but it is my turn once again. I never was, yet always will be. I am never seen, yet always come. I carry nothing, yet hold much for some. Tomorrow.
There's a couple of different versions of that one.
Yeah. Yes. You have the right of it. Tomorrow it is. Fair is fair, sentient. Your turn.
Yeah, that one I'm familiar with a couple different versions of that one,
Yeah.
so I knew that one.
Mm-hmm.
The mountain one again plays Amy Diamond's song. You heard me before, yet you hear me again. Then I die until you call me again. What?
That's an echo.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. No, it's not a matter of them not making sense. Just my brain is not very good at working through them.
No, it's okay.
What is that? Lizard?
Lizard.
Are you saying I have a lizard brain?
Do you want the Echo one then, and not Tolkien?
Sure. We'll go with Echo.
All right. What an odd riddle. Yes. Let me see. Hear again, and then call again. An echo? It is an echo. Ha ha. Very clever, sentient. But it is my turn once again. Oh, fuck. Oops. Who makes it? Who makes it has no need of it. Who buys it has no use of it. Who uses it has no knowledge of it. My penis.
Air, energy, time, a grave. Who makes it has no need of it. Make time has no use for it. Who uses it has no knowledge of it. Air, energy don't make any sense though. You don't make air. You don't make energy.
Right.
Or a grave. Is it just time again?
No, it's the more correct answer would be a coffin, not a grave. But I'm pretty sure.
The version of the answer they gave is not very good.
I'm pretty sure it's a grave because the real answer to that riddle, as far as I've heard, is always a coffin.
Okay, no, that would make more sense because like a grave is like, the grave is like not.
It's literally just a hole in the ground.
You know, you don't make a grave. I guess you dig it, but like it sounds weird to say make it. But you make, you can make a coffin. Okay, make it. Have no need of it. Because that. I hope the dead aren't making coffins. Digging I know digging a grave, but we don't say. But in English, we don't say making a grave.
Yeah, it's usually like, and this would be very like, specific towards like coffin makers, which is an actual trade.
A coffin would be better, but yeah, sure, a grave. The grave digger.
Yes, that's it. A grave it is, though I'll likely never see one. Fair is fair, sentient. Your turn.
Flying to Dantooine, I meet 5 ships. Each ship has 5 crewmen, each crewman 5 pets. How many in all are flying to Dantooine? There's various versions of that, but the answer is 1.
Yes, because
Isn't the original version of that? It's like was it like the St. Ives or whatever? Like on my way to St. Ives, I met a man with like 7 wives or whatever.
Yeah, that's the one. And then it's
every wife had 7 bags, 7 cats or something, right?
Yeah, and 7
How many did I...
7 kids, and then like an extra teat for each one, and then like the man was also like 2-headed with 3 penises.
I've never heard that version.
You know,
but like how many were going to St. Ives or whatever? It's like just the guy.
Like it was just me. I was the one. Yeah. That's
like
the one.
all the other stuff is a distraction. 2.
All right.
So here it's the Dantooine one, and it's also shorter, but 5 ships with 5 crew, 5 pets.
Mm-hmm. No, not numbers. Never have I been good with numbers. Think. 5 times 5. Add the 1. No. And carry the 2. 94? No, 96. Is it 96? It's 1.
We just had to give him the one that's about numbers. Ha! We tricked him.
Yep.
It's 1. Only 1 was flying. Yeah, like you said, meet like on your way to Dantooine.
Exactly.
So you only met the 1.
Mm-hmm. Ah, fooled I have been. Fooled myself. Very, very clever of you. You have won. It appears my destiny is to be imprisoned even longer. Are you ready to return to your body, sentient?
Before I go, what's your name? Try to find some other way to get out of here. I could try and destroy your prison once I'm out. Don't worry, I'm sure someone else will be along before you know it. Right, get me out of here and don't do anything funny. What about 6?
And then 6 is I'm ready to go.
I'm curious about his name.
Before I go, what's your name? My name, it's, well, how do you like that? I've completely forgotten. I think I knew it 1,000 years ago. I guess I've been here so long I've forgotten. My, that is depressing.
Right. I mean, not that I would be in favor of it, but is there a way to set him free?
We can ask.
Okay.
I could try to find some other way to get you out of here. I doubt you could help. My people made quite certain that escaping these prisons was a difficult prospect, you know. It took me as long as I've been here to figure out the only exit, and even then, I'm sure it's only happened because my prison is no longer secure. I do have to wonder how that happened. Are my people still about? If they were, I can't see that they'd let my prison loose so easily. But even if they are gone, I doubt you'd be able to find any way to release me. No, I suppose I shall just have to wait for someone who is not as proficient at riddles as you are to come along.
His alien species though looks familiar. Like aren't they around in Star Wars?
We've seen his species.
or something like it.
We've actually seen him in this game. This is the same species as was the hologram on Kashyyyk.
Oh yeah, well I noticed that too. Wait a minute. Yeah, like I did notice that similarity. But like I thought we actually seen other ones, but like if that's the same one, is he the builders?
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
Do you hear that in the background? I never noticed this. There's stuff in the background that I want to like the voices.
I don't hear voices. I just hear kind of like just a low swooshing.
There's some whispering in the background. I heard the word Sith.
I hear it now. I thought it was just like wind. Okay, yeah, I hear ghost daddy / mommy's hiding.
I've never heard that before. That's wild. That's very cool. I like that a lot.
Interesting. But wait a minute, I just realized, like you just also pointed out, like, well, I thought we'd seen an alien similar to him, but you also just reminded me too that this is the same kind of alien that was on the hologram of the machine on Kashyyyk.
Mm-hmm.
Is this one of the builders?
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap! These are the builders.
Yep. These are the builders.
Oh, that is interesting.
It's pretty cool, right?
Are my people still about? No, they are long gone.
They're actually very dead as far as we know. I mean, there's really nothing we can do. So
Interesting interesting that the game doesn't point. Well, it hasn't, at least at this point, pointed that out. Like, said explicitly, like, oh, these are the builders. You just have to kind of put it together.
yeah.
That's cool. Okay. You know, this game has its moments of being clever and interesting.
I think a good way to make him feel better is number 2.
Don't worry, I'm sure someone else will come along before you know it. 2.
You know, you're right. And maybe they won't be as intelligent as you either. That makes me feel much better. Thank you. All right. I'm ready.
Maybe they'll be fucking dumb.
Maybe they'll be actually stupid. All right, I'm ready to go. There's nothing complicated to it. It's better for me to just show you than teach you. Just close your eyes a moment, sentient.
I say a prayer and you blow the fuck up.
I completely forgot about the box. This was like one of my favorite moments.
Also, not really a box. It's more like a very small, like, little monolith thing. But whatever.
No, but the box.
But that's cool,
right?
Wait a minute. So then, what the fuck does the people who's selling it and want it, like, want to use it for? Put other people in the box?
I don't know. Maybe. Who's to say? It is a curiosity, to be fair. Maybe that's all it is. So you want to go sell it real quick?
Should we sell it? I feel like this thing shouldn't be sold, even though we just told him, you know, like, someone else will be along here eventually, but...
Nah, fuck it.
Do we really want to be condemning people to be in the box?
Yeah.
with that guy?
Yeah, fuck him. Let's go.
Okay. Okay, dude.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Selling drugs is one thing. Selling imprisonment, I don't know about that.
Selling drugs is one thing. Selling long imprisoned war criminals?
Well, you don't know that war criminals are being sent in there. Who knows? Like, they could just be people who did, like, you know, didn't pay the huts on time or something.
No. But the box itself is a prison of a war criminal, right?
For him specifically, but at this point, anyone is being sent into there, right? Or anyone could be thrown in that box.
Could be. I don't even know if they know what it is, though, to be fair.
Okay. Still, this is a builder artifact. It's kind of, you know, a relic. Like,
yeah. You
gotta keep that shit.
Yeah. Oh, there was a piece of lore. I think I pointed it out. I don't know if you remember it, but, like, I'll give it to you for free. The species of the builder, as notated by the name tag, was Rakatan.
Rakatan.
Rakatan. Rakatan.
That was the name of the person that we were just speaking to, or like their designation?
That's their designation, yeah. And like I said, I'll give it to you free. That's the race.
Interesting. So builders are just what they've been called, like, just colloquially.
Yes, correct.
Since no one's ever known what their race actually was. Oh, yes. It's the same hut that we did, like, soup racing for.
Yep. So I have a box for you, sent by Lurs. What's this? A box? Oh, that box. Yeah, I know what box you're talking about. I thought that was supposed to be here a month ago. You take a detour, huh? Never mind. You open the box?
No, of course not.
I mean, I think we could probably
if he knew what was in the box, he would know that we shouldn't be here if we had opened it, you know, conventionally. If we followed, like, you know, the rules.
I kind of wanna like, let's just say yes.
Or does it make a difference? I
Which,
did. It was very interesting.
Which one do you want?
Will anything bad happen if we say yes?
I don't think so.
Okay. It was very
yeah.
interesting.
Eh? You opened it, but you're still around to deliver it to me. Impressive. More likely you're just lying, but I don't care. I suppose you're expecting some payment now, huh? I'll give you 2,000 credits for the box, and you can run on your way.
Awesome.
I expect a little bit more for transporting dangerous goods. The box isn't dangerous unless you're fool enough to open it. But I like your backbone, human. I'll give you 2,500 credits. Also, my workers unload the box from your ship. You take the credits and go. Say hello to Lurs for me. Whoopsies. There we go. Done and done and done and done. We did it.
Got our money.
Got some money. Got some...
Are we up to, like... Yeah, how much money are we up to now? Are we close to, like, 90,000?
Well, I already spent some money, so we're back down 65,000.
Oh, no. Oh, right. No, we were already past 90. I forgot we were already past 90,000.
We were at like 91, and then I spent about $30,000.
What'd you spend all that money on?
I'll show you. I have a belt now that raises all of my
Oh, so
saves, all of them by 4, and gives me 2 decks. And I also have an armband now that gives permanent force point regen for 1.
Those were some premium items, to be sure. I didn't realize you spent so much.
Dude, worth it, though.
On gifts for Karth.
Dude, Karth isn't worthy for my gifts. I would rather spend my gifts on Juhani, my fucking lovely cat wife.
Zach is a furry, confirmed, loves the cat girls.
I literally don't even know if that's controversial anymore. Of course I'm a fucking furry. I'm not like fursuit furry, though.
There's something like really just uncanny. Like even if I was like into it, like there's something just kind of uncanny about like the fursuits.
Yeah, the big ones.
It's just, yeah, just like there's something just it's too odd.
Yeah. It's very weird and unsettling.
Thank you, cat.
Thank you, cat. Very cool.
Thank you, kitty.
Right.
Yeah, do you prefer chef or kitty or chef kitty?
If you put them together, it's not very good.
Why? That's their name.
Shitty.
Chef Kitty. Oh, put them together. Oh,
yeah.
Like shitty. Thank you for that, Zach.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. All right.
You're here to make shitty comments.
Yes, sir, and/or madam.
Oh, he's gone. Where's the dude?
He's
Where's
gone.
Lurs?
We did it.
That's not the answer I was looking for. I wasn't looking for Baby Yoda. Either is fine. No, I want to know which one do you like more.
Yeah. Okay.
Nick, I'm sure would call you Chef. Just heard Chef, as he loves saying these days.
Can we actually talk to Juhani?
That man was a beast.
Oh,
a monster. I am glad the galaxy is now rid of him so he may not harm others again. I do regret, though, that he did not die by my hand.
Yeah. Almost call me Chef IRL, and people tend to call me Kitty online. Okay. Well, we are online. I mean, this is IRL, but it's not your job IRL, so maybe Kitty.
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 What you did was best.
I know, but must I always fear the lure of the dark side? It was for the best. I am glad that you stood by my side during this. We should continue our journeys now. No reason for staying here for this.
All right, is that it?
See another. She's freaking out. Juhani, relax. I know you really like us, but can you chill? This is the Cathar traditional gesture of love.
This is the traditional mating dance at the Cathar. Just
Darth
really
Luffy
funny.
is also acceptable.
Okay. I guess we'll just wait.
Got something up.
All right, cool. We can finish talking to Jolie later. I don't want to do it now. Let's do it later.
Hold on. before we head up. I just said before we move on. God
What?
damn
Do you
it,
want to
Zach.
take a break?
Yes.
Okay, we could just. We're outside. Look, this is Corbin. This is the landscape. It's very
wonderful.
cool. Anyways, yeah, we can take a break if you want.
God damn it, dude.
It's fine.
I was also just gonna point out beforehand just that yeah, it's always very interesting to see more ways that the writers can demonstrate their lack of critical thinking here. That even though like that action of like Juhani trying to bring some justice here by getting rid of that horrible like slaving man, that such an act would still be considered to like her falling to the dark side, or something. That it's just the continued fallacy of the we must they go low but we must always go high bullshit.
It's very silly, but at the same time, it's like I think part of it, like, not can be excused, but can be explained away in universe by just being like, oh, it's the Force is at play, and it's a power that like has control over everything that we do. Therefore, like, it works a little bit differently. Again, I'm not giving it. I'm not excusing it of everything. I'm just saying that can be used to explain at least some of it, the less egregious stuff, the stuff that's like, oh, okay, sure, you've been influenced by the dark side of the Force because it's the Force. Sure, okay.
I'm still of the mind that I think the way the Jedi interpret the Force is also mistaken, that the Force doesn't actually work that way.
I mean, I agree, and you'll love the second game because it talks exclusively about that shit.
Anyway,
we will return.
Kitty's got some chicken wings in the oven, so they're
yeah,
they need a break too, and I need a bit of a break here before we do any more.
All right, 10 minutes then.
Sure.
All right, we'll be back in 10. Deuces. All right, so Jared shit himself.
I did not. No.
Sorry, that took a little bit longer than expected, but we're back, and now we're finally outside. You're welcome for that. We're finally outside of Drash Day. Fucking goddamn it! Hold on, I gotta toy with this thing again. I like this boom arm a lot, but it's a fucking.
It's just it's your desk.
My desk sucks cock.
It does not like the two of them don't get along, huh?
That's true. Yeah. So
Doesn't
yeah,
attach
here.
very well.
No, so we're here in Dresh Day. We opened the box. We did everything. We got the money.
Oh look, it's that temple thing we've seen.
Yeah, well, it's got some of those same sort of like
iconography.
Iconography and architectural like quirks. Okay,
this is interesting. I just opened up a new tab on Brave here, and I've now it's now eclipsed 2 million ads and trackers blocked. Wow. Thank you.
Thank you, Brave.
Very
cool.
Very nice.
So look at all these prospective students. Like,
just standing out here waiting.
Well, and one of them's dead.
Oh, just wait. Are these the same ones from before?
No, these are different. These are distinctly different.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to bet you money that we can totally capitalize on the whole like I am Darth Revan thing. So let's talk to this.
The useless one.
That's true.
Thank you, Chef Kitty.
All right, Meckle.
Leave me be. Can't you see that I'm busy?
Nope. I can't see.
Are you one of the Sith from the Academy?
Isn't that obvious? You must be very sharp to possess such an astute sense of perception. Obviously deaf,
Thank you.
however, since I asked you to leave.
Yeah, but what if I want
to
ask
I just chose to ignore you.
What if I want to ask you some questions?
No, you may not. I'm busy amusing myself, and I'm not going to miss any of the fun. Now get lost before I teach you a lesson.
All right, well, that was that. So
he's
then,
pretty dense.
We'll talk to this man's.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once.
Don't you know who I am? We need to. Where's the option to pull that one? Like, don't you fucking know who I am?
It's the top one. Look, I'm Darth Revan. Let me in.
Yeah, but it's not worded the way I want it to be worded.
I know, but I'm pretty sure this is a force fail. But let's try it just for fun. I'm Darth Revan. Let me in.
I see. And who might your friends be?
Failure.
But
you said it was a forced failure, right?
I'm pretty sure. It's obvious you don't believe me. It doesn't change the fact that I am Revan.
On your way, citizen.
Let's.
Well, that didn't get us anywhere.
Fine, let's talk to you, bitch.
Leave me be.
Good. God damn it. All right, so let's talk again.
How do we get in? How do I become a Sith then?
Fine. How do I become a Sith then?
You must be admitted to the Academy. That decision must be made by a Sith who has already been accepted here. The final decision, however, remains with Master Yuthura. I believe she is currently at the cantina if you wish to seek her out. Now go.
Alright, now we gotta walk back to the fucking cantina.
We gotta go. Of course, she wasn't there before, I'm sure, but now she is. Right?
Correct. Yes.
Thank you, game.
Thank you. Very cool. But the cool thing about this is, in my opinion, Yuthura Ban is one of the neatest characters in Star Wars.
Even though she's a filthy Sith.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Look at her. Look at this bitch. She's so fucking cool.
Kind of edgy, but okay.
I love it. All right, anyways.
Is there something you need, Jedi? Make it good, for I have little patience.
Talk to me to my fucking face.
I have
talk
little
to me.
patience. Nah, she's not gonna. Why do you call me Jedi? So you know what I am. Who are you?
I like two.
Well, I'll be on my way. Yeah, so you know what I am.
You are far from the first Jedi who has come here after all, willing to abandon that decrepit order of yours.
Yes, I know. The fascists always love talking about degeneracy and decrepitude of liberal institutions.
We can get to know her a little bit more.
We know who we know who she is, but yeah, sure what.
Yeah, on a baseline. Who are you?
Who am I? You must not have been in Korriban for very long. Either that or you have been feeling your way about blindly. Luckily for you, I am in a charitable mood. I am your Thuraban, second only to Master Uthar of the Sith Academy here in Dresde. I am the one who decides which of the few of the many hopefuls who travel here to train actually become a Sith. Why? Is it your desire to enter the Academy? Is that why you are here?
So she's not actually in charge, but she still has a lot of power.
Yeah, basically.
Gotcha.
So we can say, and what if I said it was already a Sith?
Hey, what if I told you I was the one who got this fucking party started a few years back?
What if I told you I am literally the man?
The myth, the legend.
Do you want to go with that one?
Yeah.
All right. What if I said it was already a Sith?
I would consider that an amusing ploy to try and enter the Academy. Why? Who will you claim to be? Darth Malak himself?
Ah, not even.
What about Darth Revan?
Like yeah, you think I would stoop so low as to claim to be Darth Malak? Please.
Okay. That man doesn't even know where his jaw is.
I mean, he doesn't even have one.
Exactly.
What about Darth Revan?
What about Revan? Revan is dead. You may have a natural gift with the Force, human, but you've no gift for lies.
For lies.
All right.
Hopefuls here. I'm not sure. How do we need to go about getting her favor? Because I'm guessing we got to get into that academy.
Yeah. So I mean, we can just go through these, list.
Like, a lot of hopefuls here end up dead. That doesn't seem glorious.
Doesn't seem glorious.
We make no apologies for the weak. If you cannot clench your fist and know when the moment comes to strike, there is no place for you amongst us. Of those who come to train, those who are weak return home. If they are both weak and foolish, they die. But it was their choice to come.
All right.
Dude,
and
I'm not sure many people choose to come. It just happens.
I'm gonna come. All right. And what about
Zach, you and I must come together.
Later. And what about the Jedi?
Hidebound relics who burden themselves with tradition and with the protection of the weak and ungrateful. They are pitiful and misguided. Why would you take a gift as glorious as the Force and squander it? Weaken yourself deliberately and shackle yourself to outdated mores. Our gift has made us superior. It is our rightful place to rule. How can any deny that? Yet the Jedi do so, and call us evil because we do not.
Yawn. You don't consider yourself evil?
Is the Sarkath beast who dominates his jungle evil? The Tukata who leaps on the Squellbug for the kill? These are things of nature, of the universe. We are no different from
But you're neither of those.
The Force is part of the universe, part of the same laws. We were gifted to set us above the rest. To deny nature is foolish.
Very common, very old and boring argument.
Yeah.
The predator is the predator evil? You're not a predator. You're not a predator in nature, just doing what nature says. Like you're a conscious being with the ability to think and reflect on the implications of your actions. You're not the same thing.
And that's the thing. It's like even though you have the access to the Force, right? Does that make you more sentient than other sentient beings?
I don't even think you need to go that far, and I would say no.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like even with the gift of the Force, right? Even if you want to use that as like, oh, this puts me above others. It's like, at the end of the day, strip that away, you're still a man.
Where does Malak fit into that? But you serve the dark side of the Force, don't you?
Oh, I mean, this is just.
How about 3?
All right, where's Malak in all this?
You know the name. Malak is the strongest of us, and the strongest always rules. At least until one who is stronger can take it from him. That is our way. Survival of the fittest. You are always on guard, always lean for the kill. We promote it, for through this, the Sith are stronger.
Nah, you just are. There's just a lot of infighting, and that makes you weaker.
You kill each
In
other?
fact, of course they do. And
If a Sith is proven
oh
to be
shit!
weak,
I'm sorry.
and
You're
if the
making a
time
point. I'm
is
sorry.
right, the Force rewards the cunning and the mighty. Step up to the challenge if you dare, or turn tail and run.
Bruh.
I was just gonna say that Harrison and I have talked about the fact that it's a real shame to the extent to which Darwin has been like misinterpreted by everyone, like, or by most people in culture after him.
Yeah.
Because like Darwin was nowhere near like the cringy like asshole that he's made out to be.
Right.
Everyone must bow to my floofiness. Like Darwin was not a how do you call it
a Nazi?
I mean, yes, but I was also going to say Darwin was not a Reddit atheist for one thing. He was also not about like the survival of the fittest. This is like he did not in any way support ideas that later became associated with him as like social Darwinism. Like he didn't follow any of these ideas.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, his like from what I understand, and just also talking to Harrison, learning a bit more, is that like he used most of the conclusions when it came like social conclusions about nature to actually just like talk about why like, and we all share a common goal as like or we all share commonality as all like entities, like living organisms on this planet. And so even though like some creatures are more intelligent than others or whatever, it doesn't give us any more cause to like just destroy the things or treat each other terribly. And we should all like be more find some way to like to coexist and make it through this existence,
right?
And not support some kind of fascistic social program like that. That was not his perspective, but he's been co-opted by people who already believe those things into putting those words into his mouth. So it's a real shame that that's the case.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get out of this conversation. All right, I see. About joining you.
You've heard enough, have you? So what is it to be? Are you here to be a Sith or not?
So I mean, we still have to play along? We have to play along with like, yes, I want to be a Sith?
We don't have an option, as far as I know. Like there are a lot of.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Like in the game, like regardless of like the path you choose, you have to say yes. Like you want to become a Sith.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure.
Never mind. I should go. Never think I should go. Let's fucking pull a Commander Shepard here.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh. Hold on, actually.
Oh, that is truly a first.
There is something we can do. There is something we can do. I chose the I should go option. I Commander Shepherded my way out of there because we can go over here. I forgot.
There's another thing.
I forgot about this because I'm a fool.
Droids.
We can speak to these guys actually.
Please.
No, we did.
Don't hurt me.
No, we didn't.
I am too weak with hunger.
You'll get your turn soon enough, fool. And when you do, I will be there, laughing as you collapse from heat exhaustion and Meagle's beatings.
Okay.
I have to stand at attention. Please don't distract me, whoever you are. What are you doing, you fool? I'm trying to prove my worth to enter the Sith Academy here. We were told that if we stood long enough, we would be worthy.
Seems like not much to do to be worthy of anything. How long you been up to it, boy?
We've been here for so many days. I'm so hungry. Some of us have died, but I must be strong. I will keep standing.
Well, given the fact that one of them is already collapsed dead, and the other guy next to him is close to death, and the guy next to him is a little bit further from that, like you're just on the last, the first cog on that chain of the meat grinder here. Like they're just telling you to stand here until you're just. Until you die, and didn't the guy over there just say that he's out here amusing himself? So he has no interest in actually admitting anyone here. He just wants to see them suffer.
Yeah, exactly. Who put you up to this? Mikkel. He's the Sith, the one watching over from over there. He said this is how we prove our worth. I must be strong. Miko will find me worthy soon. I hope. All right, bitch.
Let's talk to torture, yeah. And he has no interest in admitting anyone here.
Exactly.
Hello, Mikkel.
Are you Miko?
Are you
Mikkel?
And what if I am?
I've seen a person actually named that, and it was Mikkel, but
okay.
I know this is Star Wars, so it might be something else. Do you have something to do with those dying men?
Or you have something to do with those dying men.
Oh no, you have something. That wasn't a question.
Yeah.
Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots. A Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rot grubs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate.
I mean...
Cool. So this isn't a real test? No shit. You will stop this at once. Want to be more merciful just to kill them? Sounds like fun. I mean, one or two?
Sure. So this isn't a real test for them.
Oh, it's a test, all right. It's a test to see if they're actually fool enough to die. If they don't, however, I certainly wouldn't admit them just for that accomplishment.
You should not toy with people's lives.
Why not just shoot them where they stand? It would at least be more direct.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
Alright, bye, bitch.
Interesting.
Right, so
it'll be fun to gorge myself thinking about them.
So we can talk to this dude again. You were talking to Mikkel. I saw you. Where did he go? Did he tell you I was worthy?
I need to lurk because of cooking, but I feel my fur slowly cover the entire stream. Oh, your kitty fur is everywhere, I am certain.
I mean, yeah, the best.
The
best thing to do, is just number one, like just the straight up persuade. Just tell him the truth.
Yeah.
And he's tricking you. He'll never let you into the academy. I've wasted all this time. How could I have been so foolish? I could have died. I'll find another way, and I swear it. I'll show him. Thank you. Alright, bye.
Can I give this light side points?
Yeah, and then these guys.
These guys are gonna die.
You talked to Mikkel? Have I proved my worth? Did he say anything? Well, I bad news. He's tricking you. He'll never let you into the academy.
Oh, no. All this for nothing.
Yep.
Bye.
And then he just fucking dies. Wow.
Leave me be. I won't listen to your manipulations. I will make it into the academy.
Just a few more hours long, surely.
Okay. Anyway.
So that was a fun thing we can do.
So where does that put us in terms of light side points?
Let's look, shall we?
It doesn't look like we're getting any closer. Like it looks like the same exact position.
I know we are getting closer. I guarantee it. What is it?
Okay, it looks the same to me, but something.
Because it was down here before. Now it's up here. We just got to keep.
Keep grinding the light.
Keep.
Zach, are you okay?
Yes.
Zach's dying. Give him a moment.
We just gotta keep. We just a few hours longer, surely. Anyways.
Okay, now we want to talk to her.
Now we want to talk to her.
You again? What do you wish?
I wish to join the Sith. That's what I wish.
Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. A little, yes. What difference does it make? I have forgotten most of my training, it seems. Does it matter what we say?
No, but I'm leaning towards 3.
I'd say 2 or 3. A little,
Yeah.
yes, or what difference does it make?
Yeah, what difference does it make?
Perhaps none. Perhaps all the difference in the world. Either way, you possess enough raw power to intrigue me greatly. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you?
No, it doesn't. I just bye, like, goodbye.
No. Look at number 5.
Again, I suppose that would interest me, yes. Did no one see what Revan looked like underneath the mask? Like none of the other Sith besides Malik?
I guess Revan didn't take off the mask very much.
Because it just seems kind of odd.
Yeah.
That no one would recognize him, like even among like even like on a Sith planet deep in like Sith space among students and other like just Sith, Dark Jedi and whatnot. Just seems odd that Revan never showed their face to anyone, and so they don't recognize us. Weird.
Wait, hold on.
Accept me into the academy. Force persuade. Should become a Sith. Wait, there's no difference between 3 and 4 except for that it's a lie.
So number 4 would be yes, I do want to become a Sith earnestly, and number 3 is
a shit.
Yeah. Well, number 4 is earnestness, and number 3 is dishonesty. And I think number 3 is what we're aiming for. Number 5 would be kind of funny. We might have other stuff to do before we go jumping into this, though.
What do you mean?
Well, there's other stuff we can do in dress day. I realized. Yeah.
It might be good to save that for another time then, because I know we're coming up here on 3.5 hours, so I wasn't sure how much longer we wanted to go.
So maybe let's L cancel out of this then real quick, or we could just persuade and light. Hold on, actually. Right, okay, so we can just... Hold on, does all this stuff... I did quick save, right? I think so.
I don't know.
Don't worry
You're
about it. Let's do this rigmarole and go for 3. Persuade and lie. Yes, I wish to become a Sith. Lie.
Ah, good. Exactly the sort of answer I was hoping for. I will take you to the academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
They are slaves and have no consequence.
Don't worry about them.
My hearing's not so good. I'm just pleased my nice master doesn't beat me so much anymore. Yes, sir.
There's something odd about this servant of yours. No matter. Make sure they don't disturb your training or cause trouble. You are responsible for them. Now, are you ready to go to the academy?
Not yet.
Then
Not
come back when
yet.
you're ready, but do not.
Whoopsies. Okay, cool. So.
Not take long.
First off, that was, yeah, like right before. Okay, cool. So, real quick, I want to see if there's still an option for that stuff. Yeah, okay, that stuff still happens. All right, great. So, here's what's going to happen. Since you're right, 3.5 hours, let's pop a save. And we'll do the Sith.
Do the Sith?
Yeah, and then, yeah, we'll come back to this later.
We'll pick it up.
Yep.
Pick up this next week.
Yep. This was good. I gotta get
tired.
It's all good. I gotta get ready for stuff anyway. So, thank you, Jared, for entertaining me more. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. This is fun.
Yes. Thank you, Chef Kitty, for stopping by, and also everybody else stopped by. Trombone, Catharsis, so on.
Everyone who's lurking.
Harrison.
Yeah, it's much appreciated. We'll come back to this next week, probably on Wednesday, and until then, safe travels and don't die.
Yeah, please don't do that.
See you.
Bye.